Hey, Bill. Hey, John. Good morning, guys. Max Air 420, Luton Jones, Brant, AZ Jones, dude. Hope you're all doing good. Hey, Neil. How you doing this morning? Night Train, good morning. Hey, Blizzard. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, yesterday was nice. Today, I'm not complaining, man, but it's a cool day today. It's very windy out. We're supposed to get rain again today, though. Yeah, it's doing 69 Fahrenheit here right now. I don't even have time to finish setting up yet. There we go. Okay, that's off. That's on. Yeah, that's it. Blizzard. Hey, Rick, how you doing this morning?
Good morning, good morning. How's everything?
Not bad, not bad. A cool, crisp morning.
Well, I get to feel a little old today. My oldest is 15.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Yep. So the gray kind of suits me, I guess.
Oh, there you go.
She's responsible for some of it, for sure. Her mother's responsible for 90% of the rest of it. Geez. Beautiful weather here, man. It's so nice. It's only like 17 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, it's doing 68, 69 Fahrenheit here right now.
Nice. So it's still nice out.
Yeah. I got your thing you sent yesterday there, Rick.
Nice. Yeah, I had actually deleted it, the whole thing off my phone.
Yeah.
So when I clicked on your link, then I had to redo it and everything. I forgot I got rid of it, but I just didn't realize the other way they took 30%.
Yeah.
Frig that.
Hey, Night Train says my youngest is 19 now. I feel it too.
Yeah, no doubt, eh? 19 is going to be a tough one for me to get over. Like, she's all boy crazy and stuff right now. And I asked her, just don't talk about it in front of me and they won't die and we'll get along good, right?
Max there says my not so little boy turned 16 2 days ago.
Nice, nice.
Neil says, Rick, I sent a link on your Facebook post for her.
I seen that, Neil. I'll make sure she sees it. I don't see, this is what I don't know, because I just got told her birthday party's Friday night and I had no intentions on being in Ontario Friday night. So this is going to be tough. I don't know if I'll get a chance to show it to her, Neil, till next week, but I got to call her later and see if she's okay with me not going. 2 or 3 days notice isn't really enough for me to plan shit like that. I've already be out of the province, right? So we'll see how it goes. Is Paul out flying this morning?
I don't know. He's probably still checking for skunks. I don't know.
Whatever, make him roll, eh? Oh, frig.
Max Air 420 says, tell your daughter happy birthday.
Thank you. I will for sure. She officially popped up on Facebook this morning, so I assume her mother allows her to be on that now, where she wasn't allowed before. So
okay.
curious as to see what other freedoms she has, but I don't make the rules with her at all, so who knows?
I'll be here cleaning this gun.
All my guns are clean. I wonder if Paul might not be just better off to get that coyote urine and just drip it all over the place. I know they're going to go to the neighbors or the next guy down, but you know, at least it's not. Yeah, that's right. You know, I hate to be like that, but at least it's not his nightmare anymore. I don't know what I do because
got a real estate job there. Okay, Fathom Hodges. Fathom Hodges got a real estate job today to do. He's charging his batteries now.
I used the Mavic Mini battery pack to charge the cell phone when I was at the cottage, and I don't know, it took a long time to recharge, like hours and hours and hours. So I don't know if my little plug-in block is no good anymore. Usually this thing charges all 3 batteries in a couple hours.
I think I forgot to send you a link this morning there, Fathom Hodges. I just sent you one. There's a song that talks about taking the daughter out, says, have a good time. Just remember, I'll be right here cleaning this gun.
Well, Grandpa's Harley and Daddy's Harley both sit side by side.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll hope that that'll betray the boys off enough. But at the same time, if she dates a good dude at, what do I gotta say? At 15, the things I was doing, you know, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite, so I gotta be real careful in this world now.
Yeah.
I think the world has changed so much from when we were kids, when I was a kid in the 80s till now, that, you know, I don't even know what a 15-year-old girl does. I don't know. I know she doesn't do much when I'm around. Play on the tablet and ignore me.
Oh, right. He just posted a link in there for the song, I think.
Nice.
Hold on.
I was gonna get the computer out there, but I don't know where it is. I can't find it.
Yeah. Rodney Atkins cleaning his gun, this gun. Okay. Yeah, like everybody knows, I adopted my 2 boys, but just the same. My oldest one's 53 now, so.
Hey, you know what? Blood has nothing to do with being dad or father. Nothing.
I adopted them when they were 9 and 8 years old, you know, so.
No, that's, you know, that's one of the more honorable things anybody could ever do, Roger, is to help raise another child that needs a father, right?
Mm-hmm.
I missed out with my dad because he's such a loser. So he tries to make it up now, but it doesn't matter. There he is.
There's who. Morning, Rick. Morning, Roger.
Good morning.
And morning, Paul.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Morning, Paul.
Hey.
And hi, Night Train, Max there. Wine Neil. Newfound Drones. John Coopy. Blizzard. Easy Drone.
Yeah.
I think that's everybody.
Good morning, everybody in the chat.
Oh.
Nice cool morning.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew. Good morning. Can't hear you, Andrew.
Yeah. That's a genuine can't hear you as well. Not a mic check.
There, can you hear me now?
Yeah, can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
I bought a cheap webcam yesterday. We needed something just in case we start doing interviews again. So,
okay. So, your sound's off again there, Andrew.
again?
Okay. Let's keep on. Okay, now it's okay.
And it's gone.
There. How's that?
Okay. Now we hear you.
Okay. Oh my God, I hate Zoom so badly. And I bought a cheap webcam yesterday because we need something backup, and now they're like a C22 is like $250 because there's none left because of COVID. So
Yeah.
I bought like a cheap one for $50 just to have a backup and for doing interviews. So it's just a microphone. I haven't set it up yet.
Okay.
So that's why I'm trying this morning.
Blended whiskey. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
John Cooper says my stepdaughter's 13. I used to get along really well with her since she was 5. Now she's gotten really difficult. Oh,
Yeah. It's a difficult age for young girls.
Yep.
Yeah, well, my 15-year-old's 5'6" and 180 pounds, and she holds her own, so I don't even bother arguing with her anymore.
Oh, look at all these people.
good morning, morning. You.
Oh, Hugh, good morning.
Gentlemen, good morning.
I'm adopted. My mother lost 5 children giving birth, and then they had my sister, and she was premature, so she made it through, but she was very small at birth. You know, adoption was the best thing that ever happened, and I've never been bitter about it. It gave me a chance at life. I'm not even bitter at I don't know much about my birth family, but I know they came from a very small rural French town. She was 18, so it's no surprise why I was adopted, and I honestly wish her the best in life. I
Yeah.
really do. She gave me an amazing opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't have it any other way. It's the only way I know, and I have no regrets about it.
I just got to say something to you, Hugh.
Yeah, what's up, David?
I wasn't expecting that. Part 10.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. No kidding. We're talking about Snowpiercer.
Yeah, Snowpiercer, yeah. I'm glad you didn't say anything yesterday. I thought,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I hope nobody else watches that's listening and hasn't seen it yet. I was all expecting when towards the end started happening, I thought, here we go. Series 2 is just going to be a rerun of Series 1 with,
Oh, no.
you know, but it's gone in a whole different direction now, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys who don't watch it.
It's a much better show than I thought it was going to be. I thought the
Yeah.
first couple episodes, I thought, it's going to be kind of boring, but now it got pretty damn good.
I started off in a kind of negative place with what you'd said about it, but I thought I'll give it its chance. It might take a few shows to get going. And then towards the end, I was thinking, oh no, this is just going to be, and I probably won't watch Series 2. But now, of course, with the done what they've done, which is exactly why they did it, Series 2 is a must-watch.
Keen to see what happens, yeah.
Good morning, John Squeezo. Hope you're doing good. Geek Savannah. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello and goodbye, Sean. Yeah.
And let me chime in on the adoption thing. I know Blind Neil said he was adopted, and I wish I was adopted.
Yeah.
Tell you what, because I had one crazy father. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Father problems here as well. So
Oh my god.
Oh, man. I was 15. My dad went to jail for murder. Fuck.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
so I had a tough go of things, man. And it was in the house. I was there. It was not a good scene.
I moved out at 17
Okay.
on my own.
Oh, I went out at 15.
15.
Yeah,
Yeah. See, we get a lot of
Yep.
us have common stories, eh?
yeah.
Yep.
Well,
And the
Amazing.
sad part is today now that if somebody's talking about a hard childhood, it's like, yeah, I left home. I was 23. It was pretty rough. You know, I had
Yeah.
yeah.
That's it.
I finished college. I had a job. It was really rough leaving home.
But
I remember literally stealing packets of ketchup so I could make ketchup soup. Well, not stealing, but like taking extras from like Arby's and places like that.
Man,
So, eh?
we used to go in gardens. I used to go gardening and
Yeah.
with everybody else's gardens, and that's how I survived at 15. Like, it was what it was, right?
Wasn't easy, eh?
No.
So, Paul, Phantom Hodges, I
Yep.
hear you got a contract today.
Yeah, I got a job to do in Wallacestown today, so
Is your weather cooperating?
huh?
Is the weather cooperating over there?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful here today. So yeah, actually, yeah, this is one of the best days to do it. But got to send my part back.
I thought you picked up a bar of soap. I thought you were taking a bath and telling us. Oh, today's like, he's excited about it. So.
I mean, you can send your part back. I want to send my part back. I want a bigger one. Oh,
Yeah,
drone part.
I ordered a pitch motor for my Phantom 4 Pro, and I looked at the receipt and it says Phantom 4 Pro, and you look in the box, it says Phantom 4. The wrong motor.
Oh, close but no cigar.
A question: can somebody put here a link in the chat? I had it before. The cable that connects for a DJI Spark to a Samsung S8 to the C type. You can get it's a not what is the cable? It's OTG, right? And then
The OTG, yeah. You could actually make it, Andrew. It's a really easy cable to make, but yeah, you can just order it.
Okay, so if you make it yourself, because what's on the other end? Is it a proprietary connection at the end, or is it just USB?
Yes and no. It's supposed to be. Now, the reason it's supposed to be, if you look at the controller, DJI tried to go its own way, and it's not a full micro USB. It should be a micro USB, but the controller has a funny shape on it, and you just got to be careful when you put it in. That's all.
Okay, so the direct answer in layman's terms, what cable is the best, or what should I get from the controller to my S8?
Whatever the S8 needs, which I believe is a C.
Yeah,
Just
my
see, yeah.
yeah.
And this at the other end, which I'll hold up, which is a micro. Come on, focus. There you go. Micro USB.
Yeah. Okay, because I got 1,000 of them here. That's why I was asking. Sure.
And it's only 4 wires if you want to make up your own, Andrew. It's easy enough.
I don't. I really don't.
Ooh.
And I have a ton of wires here. When I was putting together this, I got tons of like USB to C and stuff that are short, like 6 inches long and stuff.
Yeah.
Inches a foot. So I was wondering if one of those would work. That's what I was wondering.
The other thing to make sure is you don't get. This isn't the one I use on the Spark. This is a really thin. It doesn't really show up on the camera. It's a really thin cable. That won't work on the Spark. It's too thin. You need a good solid cable. Not for power transfer, but the wire is too thin on the data transfer, and you can have problems. Get a decent cable.
Yeah, I mean, I got a standard thick cable. It's not like ultra thin or anything. It's about
That's fine. Yeah,
probably got about 4 or 5 of those ones between 6 inches to a foot. So
that one, which sits on my desk for some reason, because I haven't got around to throwing it out. Let me put it in the bin. There you go.
Which tablet? do you have? Which
It just
tablet?
sits there, and it doesn't work on anything. I don't know what it came with, but it's not the one I use on the Spark.
Which tablet do you have, Andrew?
I don't have a tablet. I have the S8, Samsung S8 with a C.
Yeah, it's the same phone I use exactly, except I have the S8 Plus, but so it's a little bigger, but it's the same phone.
Right.
So you just got to make sure it's a data cable, not a charge cable. That's the big difference.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, but I mean, any cables I buy are always data. I never buy just charge cables for that simple.
Okay, then it should work. Yeah.
Now, the only thing is I don't have a right angle on one of them. Does that matter? Is that needed for?
Not really.
Okay.
Not. Yes, it can make a difference on some of the drones, but on the Spark, it doesn't.
Like something like that.
I would do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Seaport to DJI. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay. I already have. If it's just like you say, just gotta be careful that I have a ton of USB, micro USB to Type C.
Yeah.
I have a whole drawer now full of cables I'm not using, and I feel guilty about it. So I'm trying to put them to work. So.
Okay.
Well, there was a lot of experimentation with this. You buy it, then the cable doesn't. You know what I mean? You forget to return it, and all of a sudden you got 25 cables sitting there in the bags, never been used. So.
Yeah.
You'll have one day when you're short of cables, though, and you haven't got one lying around, and you can't find one anywhere. And then the next thing you know, there's a cupboard full of them.
That's why I want to see. There's no use to buy another one if those are going to work. So that's why I want.
Yeah.
It's so bad that I actually took like the old packages, and they're all named like micro USB to Type C. There's 4 in there, and then extension cable USB. There's 3 of them in there, etc. So
Yeah.
I can't stay on too long. I got to go get my oil changed. That's why I just wanted to drop in for a few minutes, say hi to you guys. It's been a couple of days. I had that wood allergy, and then I got a toothache. I have a tooth that was supposed to be pulled during when the virus hit, so that got put off. Or wisdom tooth.
Yeah.
Oh,
So everything together has been. It's a nice combo. It's a nice combo. They complement each other nicely. You know.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah,
go
that was
next.
quite the picture, Andrew. I couldn't believe you were swelled up that bad, man. I feel terrible. That's oof.
My son was 1 year old. I came off of truck driving. I moved back to where I grew up, and I was working forestry. And I grew up around spruce. I was always in that whole area of spruce and then hardwood in the mountains. And then I started getting it, and by the end, I had no elasticity left in any of my arms. These were all like gigantic cracks here, here, all my eyes from head to toe. I looked like a lizard. My skin was completely gone. They wouldn't
Wow.
let me off because they were saying it was heat rash, and if you don't get your proper layoff, I'd have no unemployment. It was seasonal. I had a new.
Yeah.
Take care, night train. Enjoy the flying. Yeah.
yeah, that picture of you, it looked like you'd just gone 10 rounds with Mike Tyson.
Oh, definitely.
Just beat the shit out of you. You know,
You
like,
picture
wow.
forestry. There's not a lot of compassion. It's
No.
not a place. And nobody screwed with me. I was like the guy out of 140 that everybody felt bad for. I wake up in the morning every morning. This is true. My eyes would harden overnight, closed, and they'd find me wandering my way to the bathroom every morning in hot water for 20 minutes to crack them open to see. And nobody teased me. Nobody at least see me in the rain in my underwear out 1 o'clock in the morning, looking like Jesus Christ about to baptize everybody because I was. Not one person teased me. Not one person did anything. They felt so bad for me and the pain I was going through. That's why I went back to school. Finally, they diagnosed it, and then I was able to go back to school through unemployment. That was the whole.
Talking about going through pain, Andrew, has Mark Centroid been in touch since he got hold of that image?
That's what happens when I talk to Mark. See, I just talked to Mark the day before and look what happened.
Oh, man.
So Paul had a skunk show last night.
Yeah.
I seen that. Valid shared it. I haven't gone over to watch it yet.
Had a cicada rattling my brain there for a second. Oof. You guys hear that?
Yeah.
No.
One of those cicada bugs was just buzzing. Oh, that's what took the ears right out of me.
My computer check.
Yeah. So very nice and cool today. I wasn't up to flying at all yesterday. For some reason, I wasn't feeling good. But Cam went out and flew and crashed.
Oh shit.
Oh.
What did he
Smart.
crash? FPV or a camera burst?
The Spark.
Oh no.
Oh,
He,
Is it alive still?
yeah, we think it's gonna still work. Yeah. He was coming to land on the balcony, and then for some reason it tripped into return to home, and it poof right against the ceiling.
oh no.
Dang, 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 dang. Yeah.
But yeah. It shouldn't have done that, did it? Because it was close to the controller. It was.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. So he doesn't know why it happened, and I was sitting here on the computer and I was hearing that dang, 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 dang. What the?
Oh, geez. Well, Spark is pretty resilient. You guys all know that I glued my arm back on my Spark and re-soldered the wires, and it still flies. So
Yeah.
hopefully that one will still go.
And well, just that little where the lights are in the feet in the bottom, just
Yep.
one of them broke off. But
Oh, shit.
anyway, we'll glue that back together.
Yeah. That's weird that it would do that. Is it a metal roof over the porch, Roger?
It's aluminum. Yeah.
Yeah,
Aluminum. Yeah.
possible. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the only thing I could think of because you have a flat roof on the house. So,
Yeah.
geez, that's terrible. Was he pretty upset?
He wasn't a happy camper.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I picture you sitting on those steps in the front porch after it happened and came up in your lap while you're holding him while he gets through it. Roxy nuzzling to see if he's okay. You know, she can sense something's wrong with him.
Oh dear.
Just like painting reality in my own way. That's all.
Oh, look who's in the chat. Morning, Kim.
Kim. Morning.
Kim, we're laughing with you, bud. We're laughing with you, not at you.
Spark killer.
That does suck. That's too
But
bad.
true, Kim. It shouldn't have done that.
Well, you asked me yesterday morning, Roger, can I borrow one of your drone to go? I feel like crashing something.
He did say that, didn't he?
No. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
Oh God, accidents happen. My God, don't make me feel.
Drones were made to fly and crash. It's just the way it is.
And if you're going to crash any drone, a Spark's the one to do it. It's built like a tank anyway. Imagine the mess. If it's done that kind of damage to a Spark, the mess it would have made of a Mini or something like that.
Well, actually, the Mini's kind of flexy and light, right? So there's less mass for it to hurt itself.
Also, yeah, but still, I don't think it would have taken banging off the roof too many times.
No, not too many times. No.
Rick has given us an upskirt shot.
Yeah. The old upskirt. The younger two keep fighting. Jeez.
That's always fun, isn't it?
They don't listen to me either. They think I'm an idiot, obviously, so they just do what they want.
Our teenage daughters are prone to that.
No, this was 5 and 8, or 4 and 8.
Right.
The oldest one doesn't live with me. I see her when she feels like it, or when she wants money.
Furball couldn't tell me to shut up. I jinxed him. Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about changing oil in the car. I gotta go do mine next week.
Yeah, I got an appointment for 10:30 this morning, so I usually don't do it through the dealer, but I wanted to check that CRV transmission because they put another one in last year.
Yeah.
But everybody doesn't know I bought the car, and 2 days later the transmission was gone. Well, they sold it to me with a faulty transmission. So,
What kind of car is that, Andrew?
Nissan Murano.
Okay, yeah.
I like that. Nice car.
Yeah, they are.
Car, and it was a good deal. I have a feeling I got played a bit. I think the car was in the flood.
Oh,
So, yeah.
I think, and I should do a trace onto it, but I think I got everything all sorted out now. But yeah, and those transmissions, I know most are in miles here. But I left the dealership. There was 2 places. One was a 50-kilometer zone in front. The next one was the 100 on the highway. But I got the car and took Xenia downtown for an appointment the next day. I was doing 20 to 40 kilometers, and that was dunk, 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 dunk. So roughly second to third gear. And then I took it to the to the Nissan dealer, and then they did a check, and then they established the transmission was done. So they had to put a brand new in. Oh, I was lucky I still had it on warranty, so it wasn't, I didn't.
Yeah.
So, I probably could have tried to sue and get back, but what are you going to get at that point? So I figured we're going to say you're already getting it taken care of. So
yeah, you're gonna get more headaches and stress that way anyway. At least they fixed it.
exactly. So, and it was a lot. I mean, it was $6,000 job by the time.
Oh yeah. Well, that Chevy that I just bought for $1,500 4 months ago, they put a $6,000 transmission in it.
Wow.
Yeah, transmissions are expensive no matter what. If you're getting a new or rebuild.
Yep. They're never.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's a reason.
Well, then a month and a half ago, the work truck, same thing.
There's a reason why some mechanics specialize in transmissions. There's money. Whenever you work onto it, you're getting paid. Let's just say.
Yeah. So computer chick says Andrew's rants are coming.
That was a year ago. No.
He's done those rants.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still talking about it, so there you go.
Well, talking about oil changes, at the moment the RV's doing its own oil changes. I've got a little leak on the sump, and it's the sump that needs replacing. The cover plate thing. The garage has ordered one, and we're just waiting for it to arrive, and it's slow coming with the thing. Yeah. It's only a couple of dozen bolts to do. It's not a big job, but I'll let him do it, seeing as how it's a mucky, dirty job.
Yeah, I had to do the hydraulic fluid and the oil on the big tractor because I was stupid and left it out in the rain, and the boot for the shifter is non-existent, and all the water went in through the tranny, and cost myself $200 in oil and hydraulic fluid.
Well, speaking of leaking fluid, I was showing somebody this. I found this picture about 2 months ago. A friend posted. This is my very.
Why am I worried?
The very first car I ever owned. That's the Mercury Lynx, equivalent to the
Lynx.
Oh, I remember those. Yeah.
and that had 290,000 kilometers. We were going to Montreal in this picture, 900 kilometers away. I had to go down and get a 5-gallon pail full of old oil. It would heat, you'd pour more oil into it, drive till it heated, pour more oil into
Oh
it.
my God.
And nobody thought it would make it, so we actually stopped at 5:30 in the morning on the Champlain Bridge going into Montreal and took a picture with the 4-ways on to show that it made it. So
Dang.
yeah, that was a long time ago. That car was on a Skidoo Club trail for 8 kilometers, a groomed trail. Yeah,
Why?
because we wanted to see.
Okay.
That thing was everywhere. Yeah, I couldn't beat it up. You couldn't kill it.
Furball Kim, Carpenter Rick, Furball Kim's asking you, did you see my tour with the Mavic Mini?
Tour with the Mavic Mini. How long ago was this video posted?
Probably yesterday or day before yesterday, probably.
Yeah, I didn't see anything yesterday because I was so busy, but I've seen a couple flights lately, Kim. I've seen a flippy flip crash.
Don't worry. I didn't see it yet neither.
Oh, that's self-changing oil again there, Blind Neil.
When I worked out in Saskatchewan driving truck, you get in the oil patch, you work so much you forget you have an actual life. And I worked 26 days. So I had a Mazda Tribute, was losing just a little bit of oil, maybe half a liter every couple of months. So I put some in, but I was so used to driving truck by then, a half a liter is half of a quart, we'll call it. So I went and got a gallon. I thought I'll keep it for later, and I poured in half the gallon, thinking it was like the truck.
Oh shit.
Oh,
By the grace of God, I didn't start it. I was such mindset because, of course, trucks leaking all the time. You're always pouring in. Because half of a gallon would be half of the line, the same as a car. So I poured in half a gallon, got the car, but started. I'm like, oh God, what did I just do? So we had to push it inside the garage, drain it, and then pay for another oil change to get done to top it off at 10 times the price.
Ah,
At least I didn't blow all the seals, so that was good.
Got my return labels.
Okay.
Just
I got
got
it.
them out, getting them ready.
Did you buy them off of Amazon? That?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
It's only got to go to Toronto, so
Yeah.
I got-
It'll be fast. It'll be fast.
I got 3 things going back to Amazon on the way over to oil change I got to drop off. That's one thing about them, you can't knock them for the return policy.
excuse me.
As long as you say it was, deficient or, something. If you just say wrong size or you didn't like it, you end up getting hit with the return charge.
Exactly. That's it. There's always something wrong with it. I'm
Yeah.
always immensely disappointed in the product.
Exactly.
I weep and
I mean, you
Well,
wouldn't
they-
return it otherwise, right?
well, they sent me the wrong part, so
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a different case. Sure.
yeah, they sent me one for the Phantom 4, not the Phantom 4 Pro.
Well, that's their mess up exactly. So, guys, I do got to take off though. Have a great day, everybody. All right. Be well.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Andrew.
Yeah,
Here,
Andrew.
Andrew.
Thanks for coming in, Andrew.
Seeing you all. Take care. Bye now.
Have a good one.
Yeah, by the way, hi, good morning there, Cam. I see you said hi to me. I was busy cutting that label up. Yeah, I sent it. Well, it says I could either send it Canada Post or UPS. Guess which way I'm going.
Yeah. Yeah.
is there really a selection there? Really?
I
And we
would
got a
never
UPS
choose
drop
Canada.
off here, so
Yeah.
You can have them come pick it up at your house, eh?
oh well, they said yeah, I had to go to a place to drop it off. So
Well, you can do the UPS drop off, and then what you do is you call UPS, give them that number, and tell them to pick it up at your place. You
Oh.
can enter it on their website, so you never have to take it anywhere.
oh
but
well,
does that
I
delay
got to
it
go up
another
down
day?
anyways. So
No, they get it quick. I never take anything to a drop off place.
Huh?
They always come to my porch and pick it up.
My buddy is a pharmacist, and he's a UPS and FedEx drop off spot, so I just give it to him, and he deals with it.
Oh yeah, if it's convenient, it's convenient. But
yeah, I got to go to the bank, and this place is only about a block from where I got to go to the bank. So not a big deal.
Hey, Fireman CV, how you doing?
fireman. Greyhound does deliveries as well. Are you serious, Neil? Do they really do that?
They must be using a private carrier to take it from the bus depot, though. Because the stuff I get from Amazon comes through another company, in Telecom, I think it is.
Yeah, there's lots of little distributors that they use.
And we have a big warehouse here in town for messenger delivery. Actually, they even get their rail cars come into there.
Well, Kim had a good flight last night. I was just watching the video as we're chatting here.
What's that with the Spark after he crashed it?
He doesn't. Oh, Mavic Mini. No,
Oh.
Mavic Mini. He's doing lots of nice sweeping turns and stuff.
But that's after he was all done breaking Rogers drones.
Maybe.
Yeah, Kim, those days are over.
Roger on the phone with Uncle Paul or what?
I didn't think there was any ships close by there.
The Skunk Master.
Yeah.
Skunk Master Flash.
You know, if the border was open, I would come there and those freaking skunks would be all dead. That'd be that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you know, and the thing is, if they do have a hole there, I'd be pulling up some of those boards.
Oh, I'd pull that deck right off. Absolutely. Pull the whole deck right off the house, put it in the center of the yard, sit there and just deal with them.
Yep.
Well, he doesn't have to lift the whole thing, does he? He just needs to lift up a few to give him access to the hole, and once he's got that, he could soon sort it.
Well, Lynn ordered 2 bags of that 75,000 HU cayenne pepper. So the only problem with that is once it rains on it, pretty well neutralizes it.
Right.
Good, then you have to reapply it after a rain.
So me, I just made my oil change appointment. It's gonna be for Monday, 11 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna ask Paul to do my morning show on Monday. Yeah.
Live from Studio B.
Yeah.
Hey, Kim, I think I used to use, when I was on CB, a big stick, I think they called it, a big fiberglass antenna.
I used to upset the local CBers in Forres and Elgin when I was at Kinloss, because the Nimrod used to have an HF set, and obviously it covered the CB frequencies and it had FM on it for the UK. So, but yeah, we had a kilowatt in that, and of course they were talking about their illegal powers, maybe it's 100 watts or something.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And one of them is, whoever that is keying up, he must be near me. Must be near me because he's full scale deflection. And then the guy along the road the other way was, but he's near me because we had as I say, we could put out a kilowatt on FM on that radio. That's a lot of power.
Yeah. I used to play with them a little bit a long time ago. They're pretty cool, but too much money involved.
Yeah. CB's got almost as expensive as ham radio over here anyway. Yeah.
I don't think hardly anybody uses CB anymore, except a few truckers, but.
I got one at the cottage just for emergency uses, but.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some CB enthusiasts around here. I don't know. They help cops on parades and shit, but they think they're cops sometimes.
Yeah.
There was a nickname for it, and I can't think of what it was now. Yeah, but.
So what you got on the schedule today?
Not too much. It'll be a quiet day, I think.
Here it's very windy this morning.
Yeah.
A very cool breeze. So it was really cool in the house all night.
Oh, wind was only about 4 miles an hour this morning, first thing. So I don't know.
So tomorrow we're gonna check the weather for the weekend, see what's gonna go on. Because I can open up 3 pages and all 3 pages are gonna have something different.
Of course.
It's all the Americans. They've tipped up the weather that it's on, and they want it to be cancelled till after the borders open so they can come.
Hey, Jack Sparky, how you doing?
Hi, Jack Sparky.
Yeah, as soon as I know exactly what we're gonna do, I gotta put out a mass text to all my agents. So
Yeah. Because I'll look at the UAV for here. See what's gonna be marked.
I think I already looked at it once this morning already, but
Hi, Canadian drone pilot.
Rich, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rich.
Howdy, Rich.
I keep looking up as for Drummondville, so I think you're close enough to it.
I put the town lab near, so because Drummondville can have rain and we'll be having sunlight, so
Yeah, Rogers is a little bit different weather pattern than Drummondville.
because we're higher up.
Yeah.
The Friday, it says risk of thunderstorms, but
Oh,
I
it
mean, that's
changed
what I'm
since
showing
Monday.
too. Well, Friday is 80%, 40 on Saturday, and 60% on Sunday is what I got.
Ah,
Yep, the same what you got there, Roger.
no. So like I said, we'll wait till tomorrow, see what happens.
Yep. It keeps changing, doesn't it? And 60% on Monday too.
it's worse now because yesterday, Sunday, wasn't so bad.
Yeah,
I'm showing the temperature 104 on Sunday.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. 100 on 100 here on Sunday, and 95 on Saturday, 91 on Friday, 102 on Monday. Well, the air conditioning's gonna come in handy.
It's gonna be a little windy on Sunday too. Yeah,
Yeah.
gusting to 22.
When you hit probably 60%, that means we're gonna get it for sure.
Yeah.
Looks like a downer, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. Still got tomorrow.
It is what it is, as they say.
Yeah.
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 Can't change it. That's Mother Nature.
Yeah. Mother Nature.
well, it would be better to cancel it and have it on a decent weekend than sit there in the house the whole time. Not that a visit's not nice. but-
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You mean.
Yeah, especially traveling that distance. But the thing is, even August wouldn't be so bad. To get some nice weather in August.
Well, you guys can call it. If you want to cancel, we'll cancel. Go, like I
Well, I
said.
know what's his name's not coming, Gary, because
Yeah.
any chance of rain on a motorcycle, he's not coming. So.
Yeah. Well, he said he's gonna rent a car. He's just pick up his daughter on the way back home or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hi, drone 69.
We'll see. Give
We'll
it till
check
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll check it tomorrow. Then we'll make the decision tomorrow. Yeah, Jack Sparky, you can drop a link if you want. Yeah. How you doing there? Hi, Drone 69.
AK Master Roll. I don't think I have him.
Hi, Drone has new content on his channel.
Didn't have him. I'll subscribe to him right now. Okay. Yeah, I miss having that thing where you could just click on their name and
Yeah. That was convenient, wasn't it?
yeah. Well, I just highlight it and do a search on Google for him, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Jack Sparky?
Jack Sparky just put a link in also.
Oh my God! Wow,
Wow, that's
that's That's some amazing color, Jack.
Didn't you have that on about a week ago?
Oh, it's a different one. Are you using a filter on your DJI Spark, your DJI Mini, Jack?
I would suspect that's no filters.
I've actually stuck the ND16 on mine and I'm taking it out now.
Okay,
Actually, rather enjoy using it.
no filter at all? Okay.
Yeah, when you're doing sunsets and sunrises, you never really want to use a filter because you don't want to cut that nice light, right?
Yeah. Very nice.
Hydrone says, if anybody's interested in custom-made frames in USA, eat me. Okay, that's a weird statement. Or did you mean to say hit me up or something? Okay.
Got to go reheat this coffee. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
I'm cutting down to 1 cup a day now.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's what you use in the bucket for. That used to be a trap for the chipmunks.
For my
Coffee.
coffee cup? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
Hi,
Brian,
Brian.
Mug.
Just
Oh,
looking
wow.
out.
Brian Deerby, I hope everything's good. Hope
No.
we get nice weather.
Any more chipmunks in the swimming pool this morning?
No, I emptied it out last night with the dead one and didn't bother filling it up. I'll kind of wait till I see one and then I put it up, and then usually the next day I've got it.
You're such a cruel person.
I hate doing it. Believe me, I really do.
So where you dump all those sunflower seeds out in your lawn? You got a bunch of sunflowers coming up now?
I've got a compost pile.
Okay.
I just put them in the compost pile and then chuck the bodies. Now I've been chucking the bodies of the things over on the edge of my yard so that they, they'll decompose quick.
Oh, yeah.
Or something
pretty
like-
small.
St. Lawrence
Something to leave
River.
them,
St. Lawrence River.
I don't have to go that far.
Yeah, send them to Montreal or something.
Yeah. Give them a little Viking funeral.
Yeah, Brian Gibby, it's gonna be real hot. Yeah. We're
I
going
can't
back into a
believe-
heat wave.
I've been rewatching Game of Thrones just for something to do.
Well, time for a second cup and the dogs. Right back.
Okay.
Right.
I see like Kim this morning, well, not this morning, last night, when we put the spark back in, we checked the gimbal, make sure everything was okay, the camera. Everything's working okay on it. Just the blades got scuffed up a little bit.
Even the blades, though, are quite strong on the Spark. I bought a load of spares thinking I'd need them, and I think I'm only on my second set.
Yeah,
It's a good, solid drone. There's just no two ways about it.
yeah.
I was looking at it recently thinking, well, it's not that recent because they've changed the rules, thinking how much of this can I pair up and take away and make it lighter, try and get the weight down by 100 grams or so, and then, well, why bother? I've got a tank.
Yeah, I think they're pretty carefully engineered, right?
Well, they were amongst the first, weren't they? The first small drones after the Phantom, so I expect they were trying to be over cautious with them.
Yeah, very different design philosophy from the Mavic Mini, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's all light and flexy. The other one's a tank, and the other one's more like a Nerf gun, or sorry, Nerf toy.
Well, I've never held one in my hand, so I don't know what they feel like, but it's possibly the difference between a Charlie 130 and an F-16 kind of thing. One's a
It
a
is.
heavy hauler, trash hauler kind of thing, and one
That's a great
supplies-
analogy, David.
Yeah.
Good
It's a
morning,
great
Paul.
analogy for sure.
Good morning, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
So, Paul, I come up with a new rapper name for you this morning.
What's that?
Skunk Master Flash. That can be your rapper name.
So did they come out at all last night?
About 2 a.m. One of them did.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. He come out of that hole.
It was coming from out the south side by the garage in the neighbor's house, and then came over, sniffed around a little bit, and then went back underneath. So I
Okay.
think that when I overdid it with the closer cameras and the closer light and all of that kind of disturbed them, and they weren't coming out.
Oh, okay. They're
Oh,
just a
look
little
how-
shy.
They'll come out eventually.
One way or another.
Good
Look,
morning,
hey.
Mike. How you doing?
Mike.
What's up, Mike? What do skunks eat, Paul? Like, what do they bait the traps with?
Everything. They'll eat anything.
Okay.
They like hot dogs. They they'll eat meat. They'll eat fish. They eat.
Oh,
I'm telling you, open up a can of sardines, man. Put it in the trap. You'll get them right away.
Well, I don't have the guys on vacation for a week.
Right. Yeah. You tell it. Look, I'm paying you for that. Put the bloody sardines in it here. You'll catch him right away because he doesn't like the smell of sardines. He has to wash his cages out.
Yeah, in his trap, because his trap is made out of like a poly,
Yeah.
an opaque poly, whatever.
They tend to hold scents.
Yes. And I can understand why he uses that particular trap, because if you trap enough of them, sooner or later, the bed sheet thing you might just miss, you know?
Uh-huh. Captured Life Connection. Good morning. The skunks don't like all that big brother cameras around.
Nope.
And I think they're a little camera shy.
WTF Mike, I hope you're doing good. Brian Gareby says, didn't wake up dead, so I guess I'm good.
Well, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing, yeah. Your 2 feet hit the ground, you're okay.
Very positive.
I have a slightly higher standard, but not much. Actually, went out for a walk again this morning at 6 a.m.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's nice. I've decided that's the best time to go walking because there's almost nobody. I don't see any people. I still see a couple, but almost none.
Yeah, John Speedo, yep, there's Paul. Yep. Paul. The two Pauls.
That was funny, like the other day I changed my thing back over to Hodges Drones. Keeps coming back up Paul Hodges all the time. I unclicked it, redid the name, then clicked it to keep it. I'm gonna have to go someplace else and change it, I guess.
Well, on here, when you go on Zoom, if you could change your name on here.
Well, yeah, I've done it, but as soon as I go off and then come back on the next day, it's back to Paul Hodges again.
Yeah, it will. Like me too. It always goes back to Roger Martin. I always got to change it every morning.
Now, if you change it in Zoom before you come on, where you log in with your Paul Hodges bit, if you change that, I haven't had to change mine since I changed it in there.
Oh.
So, Paul, did you go flying this morning?
Yeah, I just came back.
What do you want again? I just finished rubbing you about 10 minutes ago. Yeah. Oh, come on.
What's your flight hours up to now, Paul?
On this drone,
Millions.
No, on the whole thing.
1,112 flights with this.
Wow.
But don't you get a total on your DJI app?
Yes, if I go to the DJI app, it will tell me that.
Jeez. DJI should actually sponsor you.
Well, I keep getting these emails from them, but I keep ignoring them. I think they're trying to sell me something.
That
Oh,
sounds
hey.
like DJI. Yeah.
I was watching the news. Check this out. I'll put the camera in front of my thing. Check this out. It was a newscast. And there's a Mavic landing in the road. They were using a Mavic to check a traffic accident yesterday in Ottawa.
Okay.
Oh,
I actually recorded that on the television just to show you guys.
Hey,
okay.
Idiot Jones, how you doing?
Yeah, it's
Morning, Ron.
I don't know. You know how you get those points on DJI?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm up to like 4 million, 6 million points or whatever.
Whoa, you rich man.
That would be nearly worth a battery soon, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think they give you anything for it. It just
I don't know.
keeps accumulating.
I like their terminology, growth of value. I don't know what that means, but
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Oh, growth of value.
Yeah, it's like you go to Shoppers or something, the Optimum points there, they got like, oh, you got 10,000 points today. It's worth 10 cents or something.
I never knew what that tap on the Optimum card was, but the other day I was at the grocery store and it said I had $120. Do you want to use it? But I didn't know. So I was like, no, what do you mean? Do I want to use it? Now I'm thinking, shit, I should have used it. It's $120.
Yeah,
Should have used it. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I didn't know what that was all about.
Yeah, I get that kind of thing all the time. From all the grocery stores I go to,
Yeah, I was doing petrol points there for the gasoline for quite a while there. Get odd time to get free gas.
Free gas, yep.
Geez, I should be doing that.
Yeah, you should. Speedway over here has that. If you get a Speedway card and you put it in before or after, I think before you put in, before you start buying it, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
And then it recognizes and says, hello, Paul. And then it just keeps adding up points. Pretty soon you can go and online and check it. And you've got like maybe $100 worth of free fuel coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a big supermarket over here that did that kind of promotion, and we about 4 years ago did a complete winter tour. Covered the fuel, the drink, the food, everything for a month, with still a few pounds left. And then
card, yep.
Yeah, without spending a penny. It was all done through this supermarket points thing. And then a few months later, they decided to cut back on what the points were worth and how many you got for doing this that, and the other. And the next year, it hardly covered the price of a bottle of whiskey.
Nah.
So it's, you win some, you lose some.
I remember when I was a kid, I collected the Kool-Aid points for like 4 years to get this awesome remote control car, and it came and it was like a little 6-inch
Tiny little
town.
thing, yeah.
Oh,
I had to
that's
back it up
awful.
to turn. I was choked.
That's awful.
Can't even look at Kool-Aid now.
Remember all the crap you used to be able to buy in the back of comic books, like X-ray glasses
Yeah.
and all that?
Man, I bought those little fish, and then there was actually, what were they?
Seahorses.
Sea monkeys, but it was like
Sea
little.
monkey,
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought those, and they lived for a couple days in the water and then died off.
Excuse
I
me.
was that kid. Never was able to save up enough for those X-ray glasses. I always wondered if they worked.
Yeah. Of course.
I've never found anybody who knew the answer to that. But I suspect no.
Yeah, I would say.
Highly unlikely. The possibilities were definitely intriguing.
It's like you get those, heat-seeking cameras now or binoculars. That'd be great for going deer hunting.
Yeah.
So there's a BDX system that's actually goes on my gun, and it'll actually sight in at 1,000 yards, and it automatically adjusts everything, and you use a spotting scope. It is so cool, man.
Yeah. Wow.
I seen my
$1,000 though.
Yeah.
I seen my first surveyor's drone yesterday. I'll trade someone that bill. Oh,
The question I have about pellet rifles, I've got one. It shoots the BB, You load the BBs in, and you can load them one at a time into
Yeah.
the chamber. But I see that they sell, not from them, but the ones that look like little arrows. You know, you shoot them, and they're
Little
got.
darts. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're wicked.
Can you shoot that with those?
As long as it's a single shot. If it's a single shot, Paul, yes. You
But
put it in the
have
same
to
way you put a
manually
single
put
shot
it-
pellet.
You have to manually put it in the breech. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, but it depends on your PSI too. I mean, if it's just gonna, it's gotta make sure your PSI is high enough so you can go right into the blade thing, not just like pick it and that's it.
Yeah. One, the one I have, you pump it up until you can't pump it anymore.
Yeah,
And I fired a BB, and that sucker just like, oh my God.
yeah, okay.
But the other thing too was when I was messing around trying to figure it out, somehow I got 2 BBs in the chamber, and it shot those babies out, and it was like a scatter shotgun.
Yeah. So that's a daisy you're playing with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they
and,
got
Yeah.
pellet guns out now. Now they're just as accurate as a rifle is.
Yeah,
Powerful.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what we got. That's what we got here.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have a scope on a little BB rifle, or
No, just a plain rifle.
you better be a good shot, Paul.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Get 'em in
it's
the
like
head.
when I was shooting at something maybe, 300 feet away, I'd be about a circle this big. It wasn't like right on the
Yeah.
just sighting down the barrel on the sights,
On the iron sights, yeah.
Yep. Right, Kim. Right
Shoot.
behind the ear.
Shoot them right in the ass with that and they'll leave.
Yeah, the problem I have is if I shoot one in the ass, the other ones are going to look at me and then shoot that in the ass. Pretty soon somebody's going to fire off their weapon.
Yeah.
No, they won't know where it's coming from. If you stay far enough away, if they can't see you, they're not going to know where it's coming from. They're not going to spray.
Well, the problem is they're underneath the deck. So I've got to lay down underneath the deck.
No. Pass on that.
Don't do it, buddy.
No,
But
don't
then,
do it, Paul.
but then again, you'll get some honest pedestrians. Oh, look, a wounded skunk. How come? Then the SPCA gets involved. Oh, somebody's shooting at the skunks.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, what I've been hoping for, Roger, is for young Roger to be in the neighborhood and come and take them home as pets.
I'm not the Pied Piper. No.
Well, you thought you were until your mother screamed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
make
think,
sure
Paul, for your
you're gonna
situation,
shoot
that
those.
coyote.
Yeah,
If
if you're gonna shoot the
somewhere-
skunks, make sure you turn off the cameras. No witnesses.
Yeah.
The coyote urine, Paul, is probably going to be your best bet.
Yeah.
Once they smell it, they're not going to come back.
Well, Lynn ordered cayenne pepper or whatever it is.
Now you should get coyote urine.
Yeah.
You should get that.
Well-
The pepper will work, like Hodge just said, but only until it rains. And then it'll be saturated in the ground.
Yep.
The coyote
Yep.
urine will stay on the scent will stay there and they won't come back. They won't.
Hmm.
They're too
Well,
afraid to get eaten.
But
Because
here's
coyotes
my,
don't care about getting sprayed.
here's my question. I don't get around as good as I used to. How do you chase a coyote around until he pees in the cup? You know?
Hey, now, Paul, there's a place there in Port Huron. I think it was. As soon as you come across the bridge, you go north. It used to be, I think Cabela's or one of the ones took it over, Bass Pro.
Balance. Yeah.
But Mountain. I
Happened
bought a
to
deer
Co-op?
stand there.
Gander Mountain?
Gander Mountain, that's it. I bought my deer stand from them. They had them on sale, and but anyways, that they carry that stuff.
Oh, do they?
Oh, yeah.
Jack Sparky, you take care.
Coyote?
You can buy it off of Amazon. You can buy it off of Amazon too.
You can get it on Amazon too?
Mm-hmm.
So you want coyote urine, not dog or cat or whatever.
You want male coyote urine, not female. You want male coyote urine.
Yeah, you don't want
buy
the females in heat stuff.
No, because it'll bring in the coyotes.
And we do have them around here too.
Oh, for sure you do. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Paul,
see
there you
that?
go in chat.
Yeah, Cody urine didn't work for Don Joyce. Yeah, deer ate all his hostas.
In chat, you got something for me?
Coyote
Coyote
urine won't
urine.
work for deer, though. Coyote urine won't work for deer. It'll work for skunks, but not for deer.
Sean, coyotes, not cougars.
That's what you get on a really bad drunk night in the ladies' room, right?
There you go, Paul.
There it is.
In Canada. All right.
That's
so
Amazon.com.
wildlife.
Coyote urine, 4 ounces.
I'm gonna go over and look on US.
That's the US version right there.
It says
$10.
delivered to Canada.
Well, it's
but
just
see,
because
that's a
it's
predator-
using my
That's
address.
a masking scent, though.
Right. You can use it for a lot of different things, right? As a repellent, as a masking scent if you're hunting.
A masking scent is fine as long as it's not an attracting, because that'll attract the coyotes. It's a masking is just for a hunter to put it on him so he can pretend to fake the deer out.
Yeah.
But the deer still smells you over that shit too.
For Buck Kim says, look up Yeti tea.
Eddie P.
Hear that? Just stand there in the dark and pee where they're going into and see what that happens.
Well, here's what my dilemma is. I think I told you guys yesterday. I've got outdoor carpeting down that ramp. Okay, it's kind of a tan and whatever, tan and white or whatever, and I can strip it back so I can get a look to see where the hole is or whatever is down below it. But won't that piss them off enough to start come up firing or what?
They may hear that noise never come up, when
No,
you're
do
doing
it in
that.
the daytime. Just do it in the
Yeah.
daytime. They're not gonna come up at you.
They can't put the tail up anyway in there. They don't
Yeah.
have enough place.
And you're going to see them through the cracks of the boards anyway, so
Yeah.
you run up the ramp.
Because I got a couple of bottles of ammonia, and I thought maybe I would pull that out, put the ammonia down, and then it might scatter them the hell out of there,
Yeah.
It might.
and then pour in whatever something to keep them away.
If you got the pneumonia, do that right away with the ammonia.
Will they scatter in the daylight?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Well, if they can't stand the smell or something of danger, they're going to go.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody said it causes them breathing problems. They can't breathe.
Well, like any oxygen breather, it'll cause them. It would cause us problems.
Yep. They'll do anything to get away from that, for sure.
Yeah, what you do is get a garden hose, put it down there with a funnel on it like that, and just go.
Yep.
Tim, are
Absolutely.
you going to do a video demonstrating that for us?
And YouTube.
Okay, Kim, you
And
grab the
YouTube
skunk
will
by the
shut 'em
tail.
down.
We'll see.
And YouTube will shut them down for sure.
Well, the other thing that I thought was funny, I did that live stream last night. It turned out to be a bomb, but we had fun.
Oh, it was fun.
Was Robert has that. He runs OBS and he has that gorilla that comes by or that Yeti that comes by. That would have been fun to have that doing that underneath there.
Yeah.
This is our weather we're having here today. I'll show you my screen. I got my camera open.
Oh, it don't look
Wow.
too bad.
Looks
But,
good.
oh, rain off in the distance.
It rained like anything last night. We got thunderstorm last night.
What's that flower that you've got there? It looks like a column of something.
Yeah, that was here ever since we moved here.
That's pretty.
Got it right down to the ground, and it pushes up again in the springtime.
Wow.
And it has nice flowers. It's gonna be more of that within next month. There'll be a lot more flowers on it.
That's nice.
That's the only flower I got here on the whole property. I wanted to put flowers on the balcony and everything, and then no.
And you got to water them every day.
Oh, sorry, that got to be too expensive.
Hey,
Well,
WTF, Mike, I don't know if you've seen that a video on YouTube there where a guy filled with a bunch of gas down in some hole there. I think groundhog hole, and he lit it.
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
Backyard lifted up 10 feet.
Did it ever? That was crazy. That was crazy. I seen that. That's why you're supposed to use diesel, not petrol. There's a big difference.
Yeah, Paul's deck could be over to his neighbors.
Diesel burns, petrol explodes, right?
Yeah.
I'd be too afraid to do that because what you call a root fire.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and
We get that.
get root fires here, man, and you just burnt the whole bloody forest around here.
And it could burn for months and months and months
Oh, yeah.
underground, and all of a sudden pop up and burn a tree. I've seen it before.
There's a mountain in just outside of Merritt, BC. It's been on fire for 30 years.
Yep,
It's
absolutely.
coal, but it's so far down in they can't put it out.
Damn.
And Alberta wants to start digging that coal back up. Did you see that, Phantom?
Oh,
Yeah, they're trying to. Alberta's putting a thing through. They want to be digging more coal out of there. So let's expose that fire. Like, come on, guys.
Yikes.
Mike says he kills gophers with propane down there.
Oh, like Mike, you pour propane down the holes. I guess it must be a dense in liquid form,
Well,
right?
it would have to be liquid propane, and even then, that's a scary, 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 scary thing.
Well, you could-
Sounds
if-
scary to me. Yeah.
yeah,
If you
just don't
did it-
smoke a cigarette.
If you did it right, you could barbecue them at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could barbecue a lot. When I was a young lad, we had a big party in the bush, and this guy threw a 20-pounder in the fire, and nobody knew. There was like 16 people in the hospital from shrapnel burns, and it made such a boom and such a flash. It was scary,
That
scary.
happened at a Quebec campground last week.
Yeah.
No,
Somebody put a friggin' propane tank in a fire and it exploded.
Yeah.
That's one of the scariest things that has ever happened to me was when a regulator went on a propane tank
Yeah.
and it started burning at full pressure coming out. And that, yeah, exactly. That was scary. We got hose pipes and all sorts on it to cool it off and extinguish the thing so we could get at the valve and shut it off.
Wow.
Just water going onto the tank to keep it cool and stop it exploding and then sneak in and turn the valve off. It was
Crazy.
Somebody had a good idea yesterday, Paul. It says, get a little RC truck and go underneath there with it. Scare them out with that.
And allow them to try to mate with it or something. Huh?
I know ferrets will go after rabbits. I don't know about skunks.
a ferret will go after a skunk. They will, but they're cousins, right?
Yeah.
So you could turn into a big family reunion.
A big inbred reunion.
I'd take I would take one of those trucks, put a GoPro on it, and tie a cord in the back of the truck in case. Just send
Yep.
them there, scare the hell out of them. They'll get out.
Yeah, there's what you're gonna have to do for tonight there, Paul. Put a GoPro or one of the cameras on a stick and go in there. Look down the
Well,
hole.
that link from Blind Neil, there's an endoscope. You could put that down the hole without digging up any and have a look.
You'd have
Well,
to have a
we
long
got-
one though, because I got to go all the way back and down. And that's why I was thinking, I don't see any alternative not to taking the first few boards off of the bottom of the ramp,
Yep.
so I can see down there and see what the hell is going on.
Brian Ariel says get Art Carlson out with his DJI RoboMaster.
Yeah. Yeah. Shoot it. Toot, 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 toot.
Well, the problem is where those cameras were last night was only this much height. The camera just fit in there.
Oh, okay.
And as you could see looking at the camera, they were still, the burrow went down like this, you know?
Yeah.
Well, get Roto-Rooter there. They got cameras that go down drains.
Just take your garden hose on a stick, fish it into there, and turn her on and leave it.
That's captured
Just
life. Yeah.
flood it right out. Flood it right out.
Well, you can get those other things there that are. I think they go on a big compressor, but they're for making a hole through the ground, like for
Yeah.
for foundation, putting water lines through and stuff. Well,
Well,
get one
Rick,
of them
you
in
were-
there. They're
you
high
were saying
pressure.
that they will leave their burrow in the daytime if enticed to do so. Is that what you're saying? I thought being nocturnal, they weren't getting out of there come hell or high water in the
Well,
bright
you,
sunlight.
you saw that one in daylight when Mia got sprayed, so they must
That's
come out
right,
in daylight.
that's right.
They'll come out in daylight for sure. They
That
will.
was, yeah,
Rick
that was
did-
If
Rick,
they have
didn't
to,
you
they
say,
That was
didn't
the
you
early
say
morning.
they didn't have very good eyesight, Rick? Didn't you say that?
Yeah, they can't see real well.
Well, that's why I was wondering if that guy was lost trying to figure out where the hell the burrow was.
Well, in the daytime, it's too much light for them. They're night seers, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
It's like looking into the sun for them.
Yeah, so if during the day, if they're threatened, they will get out of their burrows.
For sure.
Okay. Because that's what I was worried about. If I start trying to get at them in the bright sunlight or whatever, that they just weren't gonna,
Oh,
they're
no,
not
they'll
gonna
move.
participate. They're
Yeah.
just gonna
Empire.
turn their backside at you like a 21 gun salute, you know?
They,
Yeah, but then is there only one entranceway, or is there another outage on your around your property?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't find any other exit unless they're going 50, 60, 70 feet someplace, you know?
To the
well, they're
neighbors.
probably down, likely, Paul, they're down against the foundation all winter. That's probably what's going on. They're actually using the residual heat from your concrete in your house to stay warm in the winter. They're probably down like 10, 12 feet.
Well, it's got to be cool there too, you know, this time of year.
Cool in the summer and warmer in the winter, yeah.
That's what I was saying. Just take your hose and shove it in there as far as you can get it to the hole with a stick. Turn her on.
What she said.
We're on.
I clicked on
Either
your-
way, they'll be clean or they'll be drowned.
Well, Neil, I clicked on your link and there's none
Yeah.
available right now. Currently unavailable.
Yeah, that you're gonna have water in your basement too.
Well, he shouldn't because he gets lots of rain. He's in Michigan.
Yeah. Well, Lynn's buddy Nick and my friend Nick are gonna come over sometime today. We're gonna come up with some kind of a plan.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, you get
Lynn has ordered that cayenne pepper stuff,
Yeah.
but I think that's a one-time, one-shot deal.
It is.
So
yeah, but you're gonna have a couple bags, so you know, like probably a good sized bag to start with. So
Well, and Kim keeps saying eggs and aspirin kill them right away.
yeah,
Aspirin will definitely. Listen, if you put aspirin down there.
Yeah, it tends clogs up their blood.
Yeah.
And that's how I get rid of them.
Same thing with a cat. If a cat eats an aspirin, it's dead.
Yeah.
Done. But at the same time,
Kim said eggs was mixed with aspirin and they'll die within
Well,
an
it takes-
hour or so, you know.
Well, I don't know how long it takes to die, but they will die. Hey, hi, Val.
Hi, Val.
Yes, Val, we're talking about death this morning.
okay, let's quit
what is
the
it
death talk.
that but you get rid of raccoons? It's Coca-Cola and something.
A 22 bullet.
Oh,
No.
oh, they blow up. There
Hey,
was
Rick,
something-
that was one big ass porcupine you killed the other day.
Well, who proves that I killed it? I never said that. I
Well,
killed
well,
it.
that
I
you
got
okay? That
dealt with it.
you found dead in the driveway the other
Yeah,
day.
that's right. Yeah.
Okay, but that was big.
Because Paul, you can't discharge a firearm that close to a house, right? So clearly, I wouldn't have shot it that close to the house.
Right.
Yeah, he was huge, and I actually had a hard time lifting him up with that shovel.
Yeah, I could tell
Our
you.
place is in a house. Their place is in the wild. Why are you killing animals?
He didn't. He found it dead, but he also found signs of it was chewing on the side of his house.
It had a piece of my door in its mouth.
I had a friend of mine. He's a farmer. And he's got a coffee shop, what we call. And anyways, he went in there one day, and there's a raccoon sitting up on his table, sitting there eating a cookie. He just reached over 22 went boom, right on the kitchen table.
Yeah, WTF, Mike, I agree. If they die in their little hole, that is going to be horrendous. Even a teeny mouse who dies in your house, that is a terrible smell to have to live with while you're trying to find
But
them.
it's only for a couple days.
Well,
Yeah, but
they'll
then
know
again-
where it is as well.
Well,
Just-
my thought was if everything I've read or understand, if I put ammonia down there, they'll scatter. They won't
Yeah.
stay in the hole, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
Then once they come out of the hole, then that's the time we spray the urine all around there.
Yeah,
we
and then they
have
won't
we
come
have
back.
all my friends come by.
Okay,
Pee
everybody,
in the
let's
hole.
start the GoFundMe to get Paul out of jail. Front yard and
But
around.
Paul, you better close off all that thing now. Close it all off with
Yeah, I'm gonna put the lattice up.
yeah. You better go buy those and get ready to do it because don't wait too long because they'll go back right in.
Yeah, well, I'd be filling the hole in too. So
I was just gonna say that. Get yourself a bag of pre-mixed concrete, dump the concrete down the hole, and then pour some water on it.
yeah, because they
Either,
got that
either
fast
that or
set
the big,
concrete.
the big bags of gravel.
Paul,
Hydraulic cement is what you want.
Roger.
Well, you get that fast setting post concrete. You just pour it in there, put the water on top of it, and walk away.
So I'm thinking that the ammonia works really good, especially if you have a spray bottle after you put it all under there, and you just go out every couple of days, just spray.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'd just pour the whole
Kinda
thing
like a
down the
skunk.
hole. Just pour the whole thing down the hole. Wait till you all get up and put up that fencing.
I'm off to get another cup of tea, but before I go, I'm just worried about the interest in the chat about endoscopes. That's the
Well, I'll probably get yellow coined anyway because we're talking about killing animals. But
No, what we're talking about is how to humanely move them along without killing them.
Yeah, we didn't tell Paul to pull out his 9mm and just start
I'm
blasting them.
talking about.
Mhm.
You know what? I wonder if I put ammonia down the hole where that gopher is, if he'd leave.
Oh yeah, he would.
I think
You would.
maybe I'll do that.
And there was no mention of my bucket of death.
In
Yeah,
or
Oh, bucket of death, yeah.
That was
You
yesterday's
said
topic.
Yeah.
garden hose with a funnel and ammonia poured in there, and it just goes down the hole.
yeah. Let me say, I would just say that they have ways of getting around these animals.
Yeah.
And little bunny rabbits.
All,
Hey,
all
I love
very
animals.
Funny rabbits.
Yeah, he wouldn't
Yeah.
have a problem with rabbits.
I don't know about that, Rick.
So-
I do. I feed them on my land. I
Hey,
I
John.
showed you guys. I have a pile of food for the animals. I must love them.
Yeah, I think your love is conditional.
I
Hey,
think I love
The
them.
minute
Okay,
they start to
John,
eat
my
your
belly.
house, the minute they start to eat your house, you get all gunny.
So I felt a little bad last night. My sister posted an Instagram story with a video of my nephew hand feeding a chipmunk at their cottage.
Yeah. Isn't that cute?
It was
Uncle
adorable.
Hugh the killer.
And I'm thinking, I'm just going to shut up. I'm not going to say anything about chipmunks.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
I think if you feed them, but not like Paul, don't give them half a bag of nuts a day. Because then you get skunks and possum.
This thing was literally eating out of his hand. He had
Yeah.
a handful of sunflower
Oh,
seeds and the
Hey,
chipmunk
hey,
was
Rat
like
Girl.
just filling his cheeks.
Hey,
Rat
Rat
Girl, good morning.
Were they I don't know. I gotta send him a little note. If you see Uncle Hugh coming down in a car,
Shh.
just grab
That's our
your
secret. Hey,
and
hey,
run.
what happens on the hub stays in the hub now. Come on.
Run, child, run.
Uh,
Oh,
Hey there, Michael Vaney.
do groundhogs eat apples?
Yeah, they eat anything.
Oh crap. Well, then I'm never getting rid of him. My tree is dropping apples like crazy.
So you're giving him a buffet.
What? They're dropping apples already?
Oh yeah, it's a summer apple. They get ripe in July.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they're
same with it.
green apple, and they're all over the ground. And my dogs are going over, and I think they can tell because some of them look like they've been half eaten.
hmm
so start picking as many as you can. Bake a pie.
Make
Just
some
do some
booze.
jam. I know it's not keto stuff, but it's still tasty.
Forget about the jam. Make some booze. Apple wine's good.
Oh my god. Yes, they love apples. Okay, that's what's happening. That's why I thought I got rid of him, but he's back. So
Just pour pneumonia down the hole.
Well, Val, just so you know, this was at 2:01 this morning.
okay. Show me.
There it is.
Oh, that little baby. Oh,
Yeah, that's a baby one.
I see a blur. I just see
Oh,
a
I
blur.
see the blur.
Hey,
Yeah.
Peppy.
Right there.
Yes.
I just see a blur of light, dude.
No, that's the wrong side. Go to the other side.
Over here
Oh,
by the
oh.
tree.
Oh, I can't see. It's covered up by our chat window thing. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Can you back up?
Yep.
He wants to
There we
see.
go.
He wants to go grab
Oh,
his
okay.
car.
Is that a
Because I can
skunk?
get my car there anytime. Wait for
It's,
me.
it's a baby skunk.
Yes, look at him. What's he out all by himself for?
Don't know
Dangerous.
unless mom and dad are out foraging and he got left at home and he came out on his own.
Oh, if he squeaks a little, his mommy and daddy will come.
Because it's a kid, probably slept in.
Remember, those little ones will grow up to be big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's okay if they're cute.
And so here he comes around
Oh,
here.
look.
He puts his tail up.
Oh,
Now he's
run,
heading
little
back.
skunk, run.
Yeah, running for home.
Something scared him.
Yeah, so there he goes, his little place at Paul's.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Shay Paul.
There he goes. He goes, I don't want to be scared. Was that the only one?
No, well, the other interesting one I think is here.
So basically, you're telling us we would have had to stay up till 2 in the morning.
You were
I
by the
don't
tree
know
again?
what the hell this is. This was sat out there for 5 minutes, eating something on the ground.
Looks like a rabbit.
3:23 a.m.
So probably scared the skunk away a while ago.
Yeah, I'm thinking that may have been.
I think it's a rabbit, but and then
No, and
this
then
one? Or is
Oh
it
my
this?
God, that's so cool. Oh, I need a
There's a
camera.
black cat.
I told you, you get the paint right down its back. It's in the documentary.
I thought about you, Val, when I saw that. I said, "Oh, there's
Pepe
Val's
Le
black
Pew,
cat."
I'm telling you, Pepe Le Pew will go out and follow that cat anywhere.
you could Photoshop that in.
Goes out to protest.
But anyway,
Oh my gosh. See, you have them all over the place.
I got critters everywhere.
Skunk
Like
life, man.
wildlife paradise.
Hey, Hugh, maybe you could write me a book. It's a skunk's life. You know?
It's a skunk's life. Sure, Paul. I'll get right on that.
Oh, but that baby was cute.
Smelly Tales from Port Huron.
Yep, there you go.
So your camera in the gallery wasn't working that late?
Oh
Gotcha.
yeah. So when that little guy ran under, going back to under there,
Mike is organizing a PETA rally here in protest.
well, so under the house, did it show him? The little stuff?
No, well, at midnight, I'm out there and I took down the cameras, the light and everything.
Oh,
How come?
I didn't want to run them all night long because by that time I had figured that they knew I was too close and they could have my scent and everything else. And so,
Oh.
because I think if I'd have left it there, they wouldn't have come out. Because remember, Val, the trapper put underneath this end of the ramp 2 of those traps. They never came around there. So they're probably the human scent on those traps.
Yeah, probably.
So your pee probably won't work.
Well, I'm going to go out there and try and stand there and whiz a little bit, but we'll see.
hey, I got my little
As long as
dog.
the
My,
prostate lets you, right?
Yeah.
I got my little darky there. He likes to pee on everything.
Oh,
Till the neighbor calls. Yes, there's a gentleman across the street exposing himself. Yes, yes, no, right.
Only
Oh, his
help
pants
for
are right
Paul.
down.
Yeah, I was shoving apples down in the holes to stop the holes because it was a way to get rid of apples. Guess
Well,
that wasn't good.
You know, the other thing that's interesting is that skunks and other rodents cannot stand orange peels.
They can't.
Nope.
Don't like citric acid.
don't like citrus.
Interesting.
He goes, oh, I can't organize the rally, Paul. I'm a farmer. Peter would hate me. Oh my God. Well, Rick could organize the rally because he feeds animals and loves them.
That's right. And then I feed them to myself.
How do you feel about barbecue chipmunk?
That's a thing. That's actually a thing. People actually eat those. So I'm not
Really?
even going to talk about
Well, they eat
Yeah.
bad. Why wouldn't they eat a chipmunk?
Well,
Yeah, they-
it's like a scorpion on a stick. You have a chickmunk on a stick, and you spew
Yeah.
them up. And
No, I mean it's just meat, right? Honestly.
I don't mind eating meat if it's like from a hunt or it's
you
from-
know where it came from.
but not chipmunks, not squirrels. In fact, I've heard squirrels are greasy. So
How do you
don't
know
wanna eat
that?
Squirrels are
My dad used to eat squirrels, but I never did.
because I said something up in the mountain one day around somebody about, well, it's not like I go home and eat squirrels. Because
Fly
somebody was
natural.
saying something and then she goes, I do.
Hey,
That's
Fly
like-
Natural, how you doing? Nice
I
to see
learned
you.
never to say stupid stuff.
Hey,
Hey, Fly Natural.
Roosevelt, what's luck, buddy? Long time no see.
Hey,
Yeah.
fly natural.
And
That's
Val,
good.
tonight, Val, you're on with you're gonna do the
Louis P at 7.
Lewis P at 7, and then you're gonna fly afterwards.
Game night? I believe so, as long as I get dinner before I go on.
So have
Yeah.
you guys seen the Roadkill cookbook?
No,
God,
It's a real
Yeah.
thing.
I know.
My
I know.
roommate back in college had one of these cookbooks. He was a
Did
real
you have to,
redneck.
Hugh?
What's
Did you
that?
really have to, Hugh?
I couldn't hear you, Rick.
Did you really have to?
Yeah, I had to.
Squirrels smell like ass.
well, in that cookbook, Hugh, as far as you can remember, what was the most exotic thing? I guess.
I honestly didn't even look through the book. Just the fact that my roommate had it creeped the shit out of me. And he was seriously using it. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta
When my
live with
dad
this
was
guy.
when my dad was alive, I got a niece. She wouldn't come here for Christmas dinner or family get-togethers, not because she didn't know what she was eating.
Gotcha.
I've seen people argue over roadkill. Deer,
Yeah,
Yep.
oh yeah.
big time.
Well, if it all happens, however it happens, it can feed a family. So it's it's
Yeah.
already dead,
Well,
and there's nothing they can do. I don't have a problem with people going in doing that if that's their thing. Not my thing, but I still go to the grocery store. But if I was starving, I might go hunting. I don't know. Hey, Fly Natural, how you doing?
Getting roadkill this time of year, though, you better be there within about an hour.
Oh yeah.
After an hour, it'd already be too late.
No, I hear you just take a pin and poke their bellies, and that all comes out, and they flatten.
Jeepers.
My sister one time, it was funny because she was driving down the road and she seen a dead deer on the side of the road, and she called me, and I said, "How long has it been laying there?" "Well, I don't know." I said, "Check the temperature on it." "Well, how do I do that?" So I, just lift the tail up, stick your finger in its butt, and see if it's still warm, eh?
Oh. Do you really do that?
No,
Okay.
it's my sister. Come on.
Okay. Never know though.
Now that is funny.
Oh, poor little animals.
Jesse, that's nice to hear that. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. Glad you're staying safe. That's the way to do it, my
Back
friend.
to life, hey. Yeah, I don't know what I walked into today, but I think it works out better when I come in around 11.
Well, what you do, you grab the back legs and or the front legs even, give them a wiggle. If it sounds like a baby's rattle, you can just leave it there. You'll hit
Hey,
too hard.
if you guys would like, let me share a little video for you that you guys might like.
Uh-oh.
This is after the ship this morning. I
Oh.
panned around. There's the lighthouse, Coast Guard station, and here's the beginning of the St. Clair River, and there's the Blue Water Bridges.
Wow, that water's blue.
Where's all the skunks? I'm waiting for skunks to come out.
The skunks are in those boats.
They're out here in the boats trying to immigrate across the border.
I was gonna say, how does that work, Paul? Like, if somebody's fishing from the American side and somebody's fishing from Canadian side, and they come right close to the border, how do you tell exactly what it is?
As long as you're not touching the ground underneath.
Wow. Okay, so we could actually have done Roger Palooza on boats.
Right. Except the problem you have is the OPP and the Mounties have boats. And
Of
if
course,
you were
yeah.
to throw an anchor off of an American boat in Canadian waters, bingo, they got you.
You're touching land.
Because
Right.
you're touching Canadian territorial
But what if we just tied two boats, big boats together, and used the bow thrusters
crafting
to
and
keep
just
it all in the
bobbed
center?
around? Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
That'd be neat.
you could take some inspiration from the Welland Canal incident.
And,
Right,
and,
right,
there's,
you
and,
know?
there's the skunk hunter right there.
There's Mr. Paul.
And Mia's in the front seat.
Yeah, Mia's just keeping an eye out.
Wow, you guys are pretty green or pretty brown there.
Yeah. We haven't had any rain at all.
Paul Hodges, did you see what WTF Mike said?
Oh.
Oh, what, the trolling motors? Paul Hodges.
No, they're up.
Heavy
About-
troopers, he thinks they passed.
Goodness.
I say we make David wear a mask, but we're not.
Well, David was planning on going to Roger Palooza, except he couldn't afford the month off for 14-day being
Oh, I like
quarantined.
that
in
one.
14-day in one direction and 14-day on return.
There you
Oh.
go. Uh-oh.
One.
Hey, sorry, Paul.
There's my gut knife.
Very nice. Hey, JDS.
That's what I wear when I go shopping.
Is it?
Is it? Where do you get those?
What, hunt knife?
Lindsay got them from somewhere.
Oh, there.
Well, they're just neck protectors, really. You know, for putting around your neck, pull it over and use it as a.
That's good.
Well,
I've
here in
got another
Canada,
one.
here in Canada, the Vistaprint, you can get masks made up with your logo on them.
Yep.
Oh,
Exactly.
that's cool.
Yeah, they do them. Vistaprint do them in the UK, but you can't have your own logo on it. It's just set.
Serious. I like the black ones too. Those are cool. I didn't know Vista printed that.
I've got, the inner hood for a motorbike. It's like a balaclava with just two eye holes. But Lindsay doesn't like me wearing that because they get worried in the shops.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Well, it could be the AK-47 you got slung over your shoulder too.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that, before if you wore a mask in a place, people would get very worried. Now we expect it. But if you wear a hat with your mask, I don't see, it'd be the same thing, wouldn't it? It looks close.
I actually have to go into the bank this week, and now they've just made it mandatory to wear masks. And I'm a little concerned. I feel anxious about going in with a mask on.
Yeah,
Really?
just wear
I mean,
one right
legitimately.
here, and then pull your hat low over your eyes.
Yeah, have a
Sunglasses.
bulge tucked into my pants.
Just make sure you don't bring those weapons with you, Hugh, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah.
They see you walking in there with that Viking sword. Look out.
I try not to bring too many.
I was saying yesterday.
Centroid! Whoop, whoop,
Hi, Mark,
whoop,
Centroid.
whoop, whoop.
It's like, as I was saying, was it on your stream last night, Paul, or on here yesterday? The Jason mask and the sword or the axe doesn't go down very well in the shop.
Yeah.
It's-
No, I wear my Mickey Mouse mask when I go out. The one I have on my Facebook, that's the one I wear.
I was out in the pharmacy yesterday with the damn mask on, and I've got fairly big glasses. And every time I exhale, the glass is
Yeah.
fogged up.
Fogged
Christ
up, yeah.
almighty, I'm trying to do stuff, and I'm like, fucking love it.
Well, the
I
thing,
just
the
wanted
thing,
to rip that off my face, you know? It's
I'm
like,
thinking about buying a few of them glass, plastic shields.
The shields.
probably a
Yeah.
better idea. Yeah.
You're gonna wear a shield? That's what you can wear when you pee around your skunks. They won't
Yeah.
know who you are, Paul.
Yeah.
Just don't run out.
Yeah, the
Drink
shield's a
lots.
good idea, Paul.
A shield's a good idea, but not for the skunks. I'd rather have one of those full puck, actual proper ventilated masks. You know?
With the size.
Breathing hood with the air supply on the back.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I can get one in Canada, made in Canada, for $15.
And
What's
that's
that?
that's going to be my next order. I'm going to order some of those shields because you can, I think for US for like $29, you can get it with 10 extra shields, you know?
Yeah.
And
It's not bad.
that would protect you.
Yep.
Yeah,
And you don't have to wear the face mask then.
right.
No.
That'd be a lot better
Well,
to breathe.
At the end of the
saw
day-
Val on the news working, and she had one where it just came completely over her whole face, right and down. It was at first it reminded me of Stepford Wives. It looked all plastic, but then I thought, oh, she's wearing a shield. I don't think it's a bad idea.
How you doing, Centroid? Centroid's in the house. Corey Mano,
A bubble sweet.
JDS, Brent Ariels. Good morning, everybody. You started the TV.
It's windy. Oh my gosh, Gary. So yeah, I saw them on something. It's like they had a hat and it just came down.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah. Which Paul?
Next, Murray. Next Monday morning, do you feel like doing the live stream?
Yeah.
Because I got to do I got to go bring my car to the garage, get the oil change and everything. It's the only time they can give me is 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. As long as you remind me now, Roger. Remember, I'm an old guy.
Yeah, I'll remind you Sunday.
Okay. In
So-
fact, if you see Lenny on here, you might tell her because then you know.
Oh, she's always watching in the background.
Mhm.
Centroid, you want an underwater drone now that you have a lake all in front of you? So maybe Curtis is the one who knows all about that. Anybody else know?
Dustin Dunn has another
Dustin
good one.
Dunn.
Dustin Donald's got a few. Yeah.
Yeah,
He lives in Hawaii, right?
Dunhill. Yeah, he would probably know more.
You know, I've thought long and hard about getting one too, living on an island. I really, really want one, but the cheapest decent one you get is about $2,500.
Ooh, that's expensive.
Ooh. Well,
And definitely my wallet's closed at this point, so that's not happening.
yeah, I was gonna say you could be a trapper. Do they still make money?
No.
You
I
can-
guess you weren't on the other morning, Val. When I was on the other morning, I showed everybody I have like 2 bags of traps that literally never get used. Never.
Mm.
There's no money in it unless you're doing it full time.
And you want the redneck underwater drone? You put on a pair of scuba fins and a mask and a GoPro and go swim.
That's it.
Hey,
So your battery runs out, right?
Hey,
Oh,
Leonard.
yeah, it'd be like Art there that had a GoPro mounted on a board or something upside down.
That was a good idea, wasn't it?
That was cool.
That
That's
was really
cheap.
cool.
Yeah,
And he was
just,
fishing and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was neat.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll share this. It's nice that Furball found us something, Mark, for you to use.
oh, that's yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. And you got a little thing in there. I don't know, maybe that's to give you some air. You can do look. Mark
And
playing
then-
on the water.
Roger,
And
do
then
you
Paul
remember
shoots
those
up
in
his
the
BB
Meg?
gun.
There's what Mark will look like most of the time. Ah,
So do you remember in the movie The Meg about the sharks? They had all those balls floating on the water,
Yeah.
and the shark was grabbing one.
oh my God.
Yeah. that was
Thank
fun.
you, Furball.
That's funny.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Like the one who fell. I'd be in that position the whole time.
Oh, me too. Me too.
I wouldn't even get in that thing. You kidding me?
Look like you run out of oxygen after a while.
Yeah, forget that. I'll pass. No.
Hey,
Oh,
good.
good
Hey,
luck.
there you go. You can smoke a joint in that thing and never have to just breathe.
Like a bone, yeah.
I got enough joints. I'll just have another one if I want more.
Oh, look at that.
There
That's
you go,
awesome.
Val.
That's awesome.
Hey.
I want one.
Hey, that's a cool idea.
$12 American, so like 50 Canadian.
Or not sold in Canada.
Yeah, you're right. No delivery available. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Actually.
Anti-spitting.
Yeah, but you gotta buy the
I
hat.
wouldn't want to spit with that thing down in front of my face.
Oh, look at that.
Yep, there you go, Val.
I
That'd be you.
really don't see how you're going to get the skunks to wear them, though. That's,
But that don't include the
Somebody's
hat,
getting
does
sprayed
it?
once, right?
Yeah, that's with the hat.
With the hat, $12.
Yep.
Hat, baseball hat.
In Canada, same thing, $35.
Uh,
And with Prime, it's free
Oh,
shipping.
free
$18.99.
shipping. If you want to wait 2 months to get it.
Into the ball.
Yeah, that's the
The
thing.
balloon is sealed and inflated and then placed on the water surface.
Now for you, Val.
Ball and run forward. I'm trying to translate ball all well. Oh, that's cute.
And for
But
you,
why do they
Val,
have
here
the
you
face
go.
mask?
Huh?
Why are
Well,
they
they
wearing the face
They
mask?
just, but here it is, you know, you can get it in tan, black. Yeah, that's you, Val.
That sounds awful cheap for the hat and the shield.
Yep.
Yeah, because only $9.99, $11.
It's not going to last you 20 years. Yeah. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
It delivered in 6 months.
yeah. It's a one-time use.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get it to you. You know, I just have a problem getting more and more and more stuff. You know, I keep having this hope that it's just going to go away, but I probably here because we're up there with with the states that are epicenter type stuff. We're there too. That we're dark red, like Texas and all that, because we have exponential growth right here. And still, our government won't mandate in this state face masks in Idaho. He
Well,
says,
the
"Everyone
problem
make up
is-
your own mind, use your good judgment. Wouldn't be a flipping epicenter if we used our good judgment."
Yeah, but so many people don't have it. They don't have common sense anymore.
uncommon sense.
That's exactly right. But the
So I
other
just don't
thing,
know.
the other thing too is, Val, who's going to enforce it? You know, let's say tomorrow, everybody's got to wear a mask.
Yeah.
You're going to have a mask police out there now?
So in Canada, in Ontario specifically,
Well, I don't care.
the premier said that it is the responsibility of the shop owner to enforce the masks.
Yep, that's what they're doing here.
That's what they're doing.
So
So if you're in the
Think about
store
it.
without a mask, they go after the store.
They throw you out, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
In fact, as of yesterday here in Michigan, you have to wear a mask in any kind of an establishment or gathering of more than 5 people,
Well, there you go.
and they'll fine the shop owner or the person in charge $1,000.
What was that here? July 17th, you're allowed up to 50 people here.
Hey, Rick, I love your pupper dog in the door.
I was just thinking that, Paul. He looks so cute there, sitting there. He's like, all
I
content.
like
He's
half air conditioned, half warm.
my
Yeah,
ass is so
Right.
cool and my
And
face is
he's watching Rick like a hawk.
hell yeah. He's my dog. Like when I'm not here, he sits there and whines for days and days. But
So what's the dog's name?
Bear.
Bear. Bear.
Hey,
Bear. Bear.
Rick, JDS is saying, Roger, ask Rick, please, when is he giving me the hatchback?
Expect Gray Vale.
Yeah,
Diablo?
yeah.
Sure, I'll give it to you for $3,500. Certified.
You say $35?
Yeah, 30. It's probably what it cost me to have it towed away. I ordered a new fuel pump for JDS, and John's pretty sure that's what it is. So I'm going to change that. And I don't know if I'll actually sell it or not. It's only got 100,000 kilometers on it. There's a lot of life left in that car. So.
Are you JDS? Are you opening up a used car lot or something? You're building things up. Your motorcycle.
But I would sell it, JDS. I would. I got a Toyota here. I got too many vehicles. I got like 6 vehicles right now.
JDS, we do not beg cars here. We talk about hunting and killing things.
We do?
Now the dog's paying attention. Oh, hunting and killing? Yeah, I'm in.
It's up for some of that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you have to get by the dog first before you get the veil.
That's the problem.
Porcupine, if you pull its quills, can you make them pins? Like put little ink things in them and they'd be a pin?
Yeah, you can do all the kinds of stuff with them.
Yeah.
So I would say do that and sell those to JDS.
Well, what kind of a feather was originally used to make those quill pens where you saw the big feather coming out of the back? Was that
Goose.
like
Probably turkey feathers.
Goose.
Turkey or geese, yeah.
Or geese, yeah, commonly.
I used to use porcupine quills to make fishing floats with.
Hey, TCM, how you doing in there? Tim, how you doing this morning?
Hey,
Yeah, 'cause-
TCM, how are you?
porcupine quills actually have a lot of air in them. They'll float, right, David?
They're hollow. It's hollow.
Hollow.
That's why they make good pins.
Good tattoo.
I actually have a picture of a concrete brick that the porcupine quill stuck into.
Centroid, if you come on the panel, Kim's gonna come on too.
Who's this?
Your brother came on this morning already, Centroid, but he had to go and get his oil change in his car for 10:30. So, hey, Keith Gregory, how you doing?
So the governor in Kentucky said they had to, and then the judge ruled that he needs to stop making rules like that.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well.
And these judges are supposed to be well educated. Huh.
They, you know what? You don't actually even have to be a lawyer in most states to be a judge. You
Yeah,
can be
just-
somebody's brother.
Just remember, you don't need any science or mathematics to be a lawyer. That's a
That's
fact.
it.
Don't be mean. My son's a lawyer.
I'm not bashing lawyers, but I'm just saying
Yes.
there's no connection. Just because you're a lawyer doesn't make
He's
you a
also a
scientifically
chipmunk
minded
killer.
individual, right?
He kills chipmunks and he bashes law.
No. I am drawing a distinction between science and law. But yes, I do kill chipmunks.
And
He
most,
does.
Guilty is
Scientifically, though.
and
That's
most,
more of a swimming
and
pool.
Most lawyers accelerated in the debate club.
I always want Centroid to come on the panel. Yeah. Oh, look, Citizen Purple. Yeah, I'm just
112.
gonna say that I think that Lori's come in all shapes and sizes and all morality levels and common sense
So
levels.
just like life, everybody.
Just
like
like everything. That's how everything is, for sure, for sure.
Just like life. So it's sort of true, Asgard.
You're trolling me
Whoa.
hard now, woman, aren't you? I
Oh,
see
she's
how it is.
picking on you.
The gloves have come off now.
Yeah, he's guarding something, all right. Yeah.
Just
I'm
no
pulling
hammer.
out the
No
hammer.
hammer.
I'm pulling out the hammer, girl. Let's get hammered, Val.
Yeah. Well, guys, I gotta head out. I gotta film that thing in about an hour. So
Okay.
Okey-doke.
got my batteries all charged up. Everything's ready to go. My SD card is clean. So I'm ready to rock and roll. So
Hey, Paul, have a good one.
yeah, I'll be using the
Oh.
Inspire again, Paul.
There
So
you go. That was a hell of a bird.
so anyways, catch you guys later, eh? Next time.
Bye, Paul.
Take care, Paul.
Thanks for
Bye-bye, Paul.
Then number 6.
So it was too much. Talking about hammering people.
I gotta say, this is my favorite toy. Stupid little hammer.
That's good
So
though.
much fun.
It's better than playing with dolls like you guys do.
What?
What?
Owls.
What? What are you talking about, dolls? I don't see any dolls.
Tim has lots of dolls. Little
Dolls?
army dolls.
Your dog is very interested in the live stream there, Rick.
Yeah, he keeps
Play
checking
with
it right now.
dolls.
You can hear
Yeah,
you,
look
right?
at, look
His
at,
ears-
Hughes. What was the name of that one, Hugh?
That's the guy from Transformers. I've actually got 2 of them.
Yeah, but did it have a name in there?
I forget his name, to be honest.
His name is Blue Hat.
It looks.
I don't know.
Yeah.
in the doorway. Come on out.
I like the parallel. It's my avatar because it's all busted up and it's got spare parts and I got 2 artificial hips, and so it kind of represents me.
Bear.
Outside. Inside. Come on.
Come on, sweetheart.
He's stubborn.
Hi, Gil Skills.
It's
Hey,
Willie.
Skills, how you doing?
Gil Skill says it's
What up,
Willie.
Bob? Wheelie. Okay, I didn't know his name.
Willie.
I got 2 of them and I don't even know what it's called.
Come
The
in.
Transformer is Wheelie. Oh
Come
my
on.
God. Ironhide. He's looking out through the window. He's like, open this.
No, I don't think it's Wheelie. That's a different one, Bob. It looks like Wheelie, but it's not quite him.
Nice, Gil. Thank you.
Now I got to look up this thing.
Oh my God.
That's going to be the morning's debate.
Ow.
Yeah.
I'm doing good there, Gil Skill. Yes, sir, Bob. I'm doing good. Better than last night. Last night I wasn't feeling too hot.
You weren't?
Take care, JDS.
Okay,
You
bye,
too,
JDS. See you later.
Take care. Yeah, it's my stomach wasn't that great yesterday.
Huh.
Sorry to hear that, bud.
Something you ate?
No, it's from those injections I'm taking now. I'll be over with pretty soon. They're a lot less frequent than they were though.
Squeaks. How's that Bob come up with?
I think that's it, Bob. That sounds right.
Hey, Hugh, I'm going to show you something. Now, don't get all excited.
Uh-oh.
Are you
Uh-oh.
keeping your clothes on?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
That's it, Bob. Squeaks. That's what it's called.
Oh, that looks like your therapy doll.
Brand new, still sealed in the box.
There you go.
Hey, I got one of those downstairs. The kids have the BB-8 with a remote control.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Very cool.
the
brand
kids
new.
have
in the box.
Cosmo.
I don't know how to spell it. It's Pepto-Bismol.
Man, I used to have all the original Star Wars toys, and my mom threw them out.
When
Thank
did
you,
you
Val.
get that?
My younger brother had the same problem.
Yeah.
The
When did you get that,
BB-8.
Paul?
I bought it one day on a whim.
He had all sorts. He had the works, all boxed, all as new.
And you
Don't let
can-
Marcel see it.
And it reacts to voice activation.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be
Excuse
good.
me.
Collector's item. Hello.
Oh my God.
Okay. Yeah, it's a collector's item. Yeah.
Yes.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I'm looking for somebody like you to be a collector.
There's got to be somebody out there that holds on to that stuff.
Do you have any saran wrap, Paul?
Why?
I'd wrap it up in saran wrap.
Oh.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
I would put that box in another box because the box is worth just as much as the toy after
Yeah,
a certain amount of
That's
time.
it. Yeah.
And it has a charging base that you set it in.
Yep, that's the exact same one the kids have, Paul. Exactly.
Yeah.
It actually goes pretty quick across the floor. I was surprised.
Mm.
I'd wrap it up or put it in a box like Rick said.
Yeah, I would too.
So did you buy it from like Amazon?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Paul's favorite store.
Yeah.
And it's
It looks like
of
a blow-up doll.
course made by Disney.
Is it a blow-up doll?
Is it a ball? Oh my God.
That's what it looks like.
No, it's a hard body. And what it does is the ball rolls and the head stays on top. So it like goes around.
It sort of does that. The head stays where the magnet is. So if the magnet gets going ahead, the head will go forward. If you're going left, the head will go left.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. I was pretty surprised. Like I had as much fun with it as the kids. But of course I did, right?
Is it still working, Rick?
Oh yeah, they use it all the time. It's a collector's item that should have never came out of the box, but you know how it works with kids, right? They're gonna play with it.
Yeah, that's my BB-8.
They have this little Cosmo forklift guy too. He's crazy.
Val's giving you a little hint there, Roger.
It's actually this one. It looks like that one. But I don't know if it's Star Wars. It says Planet BB-8 Intelligent Remote Control rolling something.
Yeah, that's it. BB-8.
$50. 50. That's not cheap. But if you get one with the special edition Battle Worn Force Band, $339. $189. These are not cheap. Oh wow.
That's it, Gil. Bob, yep.
Put
First
it on
rule
the
of
floor
thumb,
and have it chase you.
you buy one to play with, you buy the other for collecting.
Buy one to play, one to stay.
Yeah.
See, they have a pillow buddy that looks just like it. Oh, the Star Wars one is 97, and that's with nothing but just the thing.
Hey, Ron,
Yeah.
Hey,
Put it up in lots of plants.
I'm loving your shirts there, Ron. I like your shirts.
all day, every day. That's all I wear, Hawaiian
Yeah.
shirts.
I have all the Sphero Star Wars droids. They're awesome. They know each other and battle each other. Okay.
When you walk around your place, out in the stores and all, do you think you're a tourist, Ron?
You know what? Just the other day, I was just down at my, local bar or whatever, and they go, "I'll bet you're on vacation." I'm like, "No, I live down the road." They're like, "What's the shirt?" I said, "That's what I wear, man. That's what, every day. I have a whole closet full of Hawaiian shirts. That's what I wear. I love them."
I used to wear them a lot too. Yeah, they are comfortable.
And they breed attention. Hey, someone says, "Hey,
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
this shirt." Yeah, I got a lot of people point them out, notice them. So I don't know. I'm like that. I wear loud shirts. I drive a big old, jacked up Silverado. I'm different, you know what I mean?
Right, Ariel says Ron is sporting a Weird Al look.
Weird Al look. Yeah,
Weird Al.
yeah. Weird Al wore a lot of Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, that guy was actually pretty intelligent, to be honest. He made
Oh yeah, he was. Oh yeah,
billions of
Genius.
dollars off other people.
Genius. And he had a lot of people mad at him too, and didn't care. Just kept doing it.
Yep,
That's it.
exactly.
That's the way to do it. So what you up to there, Ron? Did you go flying yesterday at least?
No, it was a little too windy last night, so I didn't take it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just working right now, but I got a few minutes. I said,
Well,
thanks for. So yeah, working from home. I got a few minutes here. Stop in, say hi to you guys, and how's everybody else doing?
I'm pretty good here. We had thunderstorms last night, and it's still cool today, but very windy. So
Yeah, I'm hoping to get out tonight.
It's cool though. It's not. We're not dying of humidity or anything like that. It's a nice cool breeze.
Dead calm here in Ontario.
It's doing 72 here now.
I don't want you chasing the skunks.
He is ready to go to battle. If you got one of those inflatable balls for Mia, you could chase them all over the backyard.
He chases all the squirrels all the time.
Well, guys, I better get my day underway. Everybody have a good one.
Well,
Hi, Vic.
now
Bye, Rick.
tomorrow is the day you
Hi,
decide,
Bear.
Rick, whether or not you're going to Roger Palooza, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
tomorrow we'll be fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make that call tomorrow for sure.
All depends on the
It'll be
weather.
fun, Rick. You'll have a great time. Not as great as if I was there, but it'll be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that all alone. Have a good day, guys. Cheers.
Okay, Rick. Take
Take it
care.
easy, Rick.
Yeah, Rick.
Bye, guys.
So who all's coming? We know Paul Hodges is coming.
Yeah.
Is Gary coming?
Gary's supposed to be coming.
Yeah, Brad's supposed to be coming, yeah, and Carpenter Rick, and maybe the tank. Like I
Oh,
said,
nice.
it all depends on the weather.
And if
Yeah.
Paul can evict the skunks, he's going to use their tunnel to burrow the rest of the way under and through into Canada.
Well, you know me, I'm a world traveler. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Have skunks will travel.
There you go, Roger. They're bringing the goalposts for your soccer game there.
Oh, nice, Gary. You're gonna have so much fun. We had so much fun, and they have ribs. And then if you're there next night, you get steak and what they call green stuff, which is salad. You don't need a lot, so they just call it green stuff.
Yeah.
And if you jump in Roger's car fast enough, you get Timmy's every day. Just when you hear his engine start revving, run out there, jump in the car, because that's where he's going.
There are no Tim Hortons around here. I hear so many good things about it. There's not one around here.
Oh no.
I think the closest one around here to me might be Buffalo, New York.
Oh, wow. Nothing around here like that.
It's not that they're that good, Ron. It's just kind of like it's a decent cup of coffee that's pretty cheap, you know, with some donuts.
Yeah, we got plenty of those Starbucks around here. You know, the $8 cup of coffee that I.
No,
Yeah,
Timmy's
Tim
is
Hortons
better.
is two buck of coffee, right?
Right.
And it's a good cup.
Timmy's
I don't-
better. And if you get their lattes or you get their coffee with 5 creams, you have to say 5 because they go, oh no, we only give the 3. And I said, no, 5. Right, Roger? And Roger's like, they don't do that. They do today, 5. They said something like ugly American or something, but I don't understand what they were trying to say.
The American Golis.
Grant Heroes has got new batteries to fly with.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
So usually Kim will set up the battery chargers in the garage. You just run out there, charge everything, and off you go.
There you go. Val might remember this.
Oh yeah. There I am. I was flying the Phantom. There it is. That was fun. That was a fun day.
I was gonna post it yesterday, but I got this posted on my in my videos already on YouTube. That's
Yeah.
Mark's truck, and Mark's on a balcony with me. That's Mark's Phantom. Yeah, that's Mark. I'm
So
flying
did
with
you
Mark.
click those 2 boxes when you shared?
Why is it stuttering?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not seeing any kind of truck here. At least I'm not.
Oh, we did see a truck, then it vanished.
Hit the 2 hit the 2
Nice
boxes.
shirt, Paul.
All right.
Are you gonna hit the two little things?
Yeah.
Are
Oh,
you
wait a
already
minute.
doing- Okay, let's do that again.
Wait a minute.
That way we can move.
You're getting me all nervous, Val. Stop it.
Hit it. I know. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's his.
That's
Oh,
right, fine.
that's yeah, see Roger? He's getting ready to do a pole dance, but he backed away because he realized we could see him.
That looked like it's awful close to that wire. It looks like.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Everything looks close to that wire. Those cameras are so good there. They bring up everything really close.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was flying my Spark. I was filming the two of those ones flying.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh, here he comes. Here comes Mark. Oh my God!
You got 3 drones in the air there.
Wow, Brent. Yeah,
At least 3 drones.
yeah, we did.
Hey, Roger, what's this I hear that Kim had a little accident with the Sparky?
Yeah, he crashed it last night. Yesterday afternoon.
Well, he
was coming-
indicated.
He was coming to land on the gallery. He was right over the gallery. It was going to land, and the thing went into return to home.
Shot right straight up into the roof of the gallery.
Ah.
And I was hearing a noise like me. What the frick?
That's why I don't fly under bridges. I'm always afraid I fly under a bridge. I'm gonna lose signal and it's gonna shoot straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Return to
pull
home.
someone's line from fishing.
Yeah.
Scary to go into bridges. That was a fun day, Roger. Well, it was all fun. It was all
Yeah.
great. Yep,
You paid $245 for 2 new batteries. Wow.
that's about right.
Ooh, for the Mavic Air.
Is it for the Mavic Air, Brent? I guess it is.
Fun memories. Yeah, it was. And
Yeah,
I'll be right back. I smell skunk somewhere.
that was so
Oh,
much
He
fun.
was out chasing something, but hang on.
Oh, Paul put on his Hawaiian shirt also.
Yeah, it's I see.
Great.
Holy shit, it looks exactly the same as Ron's shirt.
It's close, yeah.
That's pretty uncanny.
I mode. Wow.
I went under a low 4-lane bridge, and the drone went into ATTI mode. Oh. And the Mavic Air.
That's a scary sound when you hear it say Addy mode, because now you're getting no help from nothing when you hear that.
Does that mean you manually fly it at that point, right?
Everything's man. You're getting no GPS, no obstacle avoidance. Basically, it's yeah. If you still have a signal when it says that, yeah, it's all you, and you got to fight
Wow.
wind. And it happened to me one time. I thought it was a flyaway. I'm like, what's going on? Why? Usually you can let go of the controller and it just will sit there. On Addy mode. It's going with the wind.
Yeah,
We were hoping the border was going to be open in time because I was going to fly over to Centroids and we were going to drive because Centroid likes going through the border with me.
Yeah.
Right, Centroid? I tell him he's not a terrorist and he doesn't have drugs. So can we go there?
Trump and Trudeau were talking about it yesterday. I had a
Yeah.
phone call about it yesterday.
Yep. Trump said let's open and the
Trudeau's
hell I
like, I don't think so. Not quite yet.
yeah,
I don't blame him
Yeah.
because we're screwing stuff up down here.
Yeah, we're having
We
trouble.
ain't doing it right. Just, I like to, I don't like sitting in the house either, but I'm not going to go some freaking dance club with 300 other people and bounce around all sweaty, listen to some rock band,
Yeah.
Me and my wife go down to the winery and we sit, they have you all separated. We do their best to stay away from people, but man, places like Florida and Texas, and they're kind of screwing it up for everybody right now.
Centroid, you like going over the border with me. Oh, wow.
Got another one.
Gil
Every
Skills.
time you come
we-
back, you have a different shirt.
Do I need
Skills,
to go change?
last year we had 2 of them. Last year we did 2 Roger Balusas. Yeah. And the next one, well, as soon as we get Paul and change shirts again. Next,
I've got a Hawaiian shirt in my closet.
this year, as soon as the
Go get it.
border opens up, if it's nice enough, we're gonna make another one.
You, come on, join us, you.
Yeah, so we want to get the borders, open, and then I'm gonna talk with Centroy. We're gonna figure out when we're gonna go. We'll let people know. But last year it was in July and in October. So we went back in October. That was fun too, because John DiNardo joined us that time.
Yeah.
That was a lot
And
of fun.
John will come down if the borders.
Yeah,
are
if we
open.
can get it open, he'll come.
Oh, yeah. We always do it on a weekend, or if it's possible for whoever can come down during the week, no problem.
Yeah, I usually try to go for a week when I go, but yeah, I'm gonna go with
The Hawaiian Shirt Club.
Centroy,
Yep.
so we'll
Hawaiian
probably be
shirt.
there
Oh,
4
I've
days.
seen that. Funny.
Hey, Roger, where's your Hawaiian shirt?
Oh, I got no more that fit me there. They're all gone. All the ones I had were too small. I gave them to charity, to the,
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
boy,
The things I do
Beautiful.
for you guys,
Beautiful.
man.
Aloha.
What's up?
you got to get a Hawaiian shirt, Desmond.
Mhm.
I haven't got one.
I was there 2 weeks last time in October, wasn't I? Something like that.
My wife bought me this shirt, not
Well,
even in
now that
Hawaii.
we have these shirts on, Val, you need to do one of those Hawaiian skirt dances with the hips going like this and
The hula dance.
maracas
Hula
and-
dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that, but as soon as my legs go out of my hip sockets, and then it all goes awkward.
And Roger can
That's
get one
starting
of those
coconut bra.
chieftain
Hi,
hat-
Lane.
chieftain hat, yeah.
When they open the borders, I can go to Detroit. Lynn can come get me in the RV. We can drive to Centroids and then go up into Montreal.
Yeah, that's it, Lynn. Coconut skirt with coconut bra with a grass skirt.
But Lynn, you can't get us in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Lynn, I asked Paul to do my Monday show because I gotta go bring my car in for oil change and everything. So
Yes.
I'm asking Paul to do Monday morning. If you could remind him, I'll remind him Sunday night.
Yeah, Val. Yeah, that would you've got till Monday to get your outfit. We're gonna call
Yeah.
it Canadian
That's
Drone
Hawaiian
Hub
shirt,
Hawaiian Monday.
We're flying all over the map today, Lynn. You're welcome.
Skunks to Hawaiian
Skunks
shirt.
to Hawaiian shirts.
You know, oh my God, wouldn't it be cute to get little Hawaiian shirts for your skunks? They all come out in their little Hawaiian shirts. Wouldn't that be cute? That's a good idea, huh?
That's the thing of viral
Uh-oh.
videos. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Paul. That's a good idea.
Oh man,
There
he's
you
got
go.
the background going.
Of course, what makes me think of that? What was that show with Bart? Homer Simpson?
Bart,
When he went into the woods and he had all those animals hanging on him and he was screaming, ah! Maybe you guys didn't watch that. I
hey,
did.
hey, Ron, you know that Zoom gives you virtual backgrounds.
Do they?
Right
Oh,
next
yeah.
right next to your camera, you got an up arrow and it says virtual backgrounds and it gives you selections, or you can add them.
Or you can just build this wonderful bookcase like what I did.
Yeah.
Okay, Lynn, thank you for putting on the calendar. Oh, here we go.
Did somebody say Hawaiian shirts?
Here we go. He's
They're my favorite. I got a closet full of them. I didn't
Oh,
know
no,
that
that's
was
all I
the
wear.
thing
I can't wear
today.
anything else.
yeah.
Oh Lord.
I started, I don't know, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. I just started wearing them, and I haven't stopped since. I can't.
Oh,
I, can't
I love them. I love
I
them.
love Hawaiian shirts.
I had to come on when I saw people were okay. Val, where's yours?
I'm gonna go buy one though.
He's working on a coconut bra and a grass skirt.
No,
Oh.
no, nobody
No,
wants
Paul,
that.
you should be doing that.
Paul would be great.
So how you folks doing today?
We're doing pretty good.
Good.
How you doing?
I'm good. Hi, Lynn, and maybe this will get JDS off my back. Is he still in there?
No, he's
He's-
done.
No, he left.
Oh,
In the bed.
I'll have to let him know that I finally came on. He was working real hard to get me on
I'm
here.
so glad you were the focus of his attention this morning because it's usually me.
Well, we
Listen.
we know that he's an interesting fellow. That's for sure.
You can say the word different. That's
Eclectic. How about that?
Okay, Brant. Yeah.
Take care, Brant.
And Brant, tomorrow we'll make the decision if we're gonna still have the Roger Palouse on the weekend. We're gonna check out the weather tomorrow.
Hey, Furball, what's up?
Now, you remember I said if Centroid comes on, Furball Kim has to come on too, right?
I thought I heard that too. Though. I thought that'd be a bonus there as well. So
well,
Furball, I'm waiting.
Kim's looking for a Hawaiian shirt.
Hey, Kim, I sent you a
Kim could
link.
seriously rock Hawaiian shirts. I tell you.
Go to your DMs and it's there.
Go ahead, DMs.
Yeah. And bring
Right.
your grass skirt and your coconut bra because people want to see it.
Yeah,
Brant,
there you go.
Gary says it's on. I'm hoping it's on there for the weekend. Yes, yes.
Actually, for the weekend, you're supposed to have very good weather on Saturday.
I don't know which UAV forecast you're looking at there, but
I look at the right one.
yeah.
The right
Yeah,
one.
Saturday is 84 degrees. There's sun with clouds, but it looks like no precipitation. But Friday, thunderstorms, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, thunderstorms. You have one glimmer on Saturday. That happened in October when I went to, you remember? It rained and rained and
Yeah,
thunder.
but
And then
Is this still in October? Is this still in October?
no, but you guys are having a lot of thunderstorms.
Yeah.
What the hell? What's going on?
Oh, Furball Kim's in the chat.
Furball, where's your Hawaiian shirt?
Furball, what's up? Where's your? Come on, you know you got a Hawaiian shirt, Kim.
I don't have one.
Oh Lord! Now I gotta buy you a Hawaiian shirt. Damn it!
Now, go fund me. I'll set it up. Kim and Roger's Hawaiian shirts and David's.
Well, I'm sure we could probably convince Kim to do the coconut bra and the grass skirt.
That's what his style.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, he's
don't
done
know
the
if he's
tutu.
gonna be monetized after that one.
Because I know he's done the tutu challenge, right? The pink tutu
Oh,
challenge.
well, that's
Yes, he
different.
has.
That barely made it.
And I'm
But
no
guess what,
holds barred
Mark?
with him too. I'm the louder the better.
Yeah, I go in and out, I like loud, but I
Louder
like
the better,
too.
man.
Yeah, obnoxious. I
Guess
love
what,
it.
Mark?
What?
I crashed Roger's Spark yesterday.
No. And how bad is it?
Do we have video of this?
Okay, is it salvageable?
Yeah, it doesn't look too
I
bad.
fixed it.
Oh, you did. Okay. Good.
I broke one of the light things off,
Uh-huh.
scuffed up the props, but as you can see, the props are clean.
Oh yeah, no
I-
scuff props, nothing.
I cleaned them up.
Yeah.
Everything's working okay. Camera's okay. Everything's okay with
Yeah,
it.
good, good. I'm with David there from Desmond Donders. You got video of it? No.
No.
Oh,
You
Oh.
were coming into land with it, and it went to return to home. when you
Oh,
landed,
okay.
and it hit the
for some
ceiling.
weird reason, it went into return to home, and right there where it was landing was the home point.
Well, what it was probably trying to do, go to 100 feet to re-find itself to come back down to where it was.
Yeah.
But
Ridiculous.
if it tried to do that, it would have run into the roof because I launched from under the balcony.
That's weird. That is weird.
Mm-mm.
And all I
Oh,
did was
it-
press the button to land.
And
As soon as she
it
said, "Yeah,
totally-
going into return home," it's like, no, you know. But it was too late. It was going.
Jeez.
Yeah, he almost drilled a hole. Yeah.
Yeah, well, as long as it's okay, you know, and nobody
Yeah,
got
it's
hurt.
okay. Yeah.
Priority number 1, drone is okay. Number 2, nobody got hurt.
Because Roger jinxed me.
Why? How did he jinx you?
No, I didn't jinx you. You said yesterday, Roger, I'm gonna take one of your drones and crash it. I said nope. And he did.
Oh, he's a man of his word. Got to give him that.
There we go.
Skunks need love too.
This is something that Kim posted, isn't it, Kim?
Yeah.
What it needs to say below it? Skunks need love too. Sponsored by Bayer Aspirin.
Lynn says now that Kim drilled the hole, I can put a ceiling fan in this.
There you go.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice.
Man, it was determined to get through that roof, I'm telling you.
So I asked the question in chat, and I know you folks have pointed me in the right direction, but I think you might also know. I think what does Curtis have? I think he's got the Gladius Mini, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's rated pretty high, and the price has come down significantly.
What is it now?
With a 100-foot tether on Amazon, with a 100-foot tether without the backpack, it's $1,100.
See now that Mark lives on the water, he's going submersible.
Yeah. Oh, and we did pull the trigger on that boat, Roger. So we're picking it up this week.
Oh yeah, cool.
Wow.
The best part about that, I think my wife's more excited about it than I am.
The pontoon, Mark?
Yes, pontoon.
You'll love that.
Well, it's this lake needs that, to be honest with you. It's a fairly shallow lake. Most of it's only like 8 feet.
I had a 28-foot pontoon boat with a 175 outboard on the back, and boy, that baby just stable and would fly.
Well, we took it for a ride. It's only a 20-footer with 70 horsepower. It's 5 years old, but it only has less than 100 hours on it, and
Wow.
it's got a little pep to it. Did you guys want to see a picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
If you don't mind, let's see if I can.
Guys and gals love boats.
Must have pictures.
I don't know why it's opening that. It should be it. Come on. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Let me export it. Oh, okay, I'll just leave it in that. I must have been doing some editing. No, I don't like that. Let's see. Give me a few seconds here, folks. I'm gonna export it.
Okay, Washington County News said he's closing his channel today. It just isn't his thing anymore, so he's deleting it.
Oh,
No.
I hope Washington.
I wouldn't delete it. I would just go out. I wouldn't delete it, but
Take some time off.
yeah, like I do.
Just take a
Just take
different
some
name
time off.
so you can
Yeah,
still
really.
and say hi
Never
to
delete it. Yeah,
and
take
then
your
when
time.
you're ready, then you can come back.
Yeah,
And
because you
can
put a lot of
reinvent
work
your
into
channel or
it.
do whatever you want to do, darling.
You just start over and you put a lot of work into it, you know? Just because
Yeah.
YouTube's being a butthole.
They are. They really
Oh,
are.
is YouTube up to their old tricks again?
Yeah.
Oh, you know how it is. Huh?
Well, they never stop.
Yeah, right.
A
Never
lot of
stop.
purging.
No, Washington County News, we're all in this. We're just all in this.
We're all in it
With
together.
everything going on, it's made it very discouraging recently, but it's okay. You know, I wouldn't totally delete it. I would just,
Yeah, I do. Go on. You go on a sabbatical. That's what I call it. I've done it a few times.
yeah.
I don't
Just
know.
take some
And
time.
Chris goes on sabbatical and then we have to chase him down and say, hey, dude.
Yeah, it's about time I go on another sabbatical. To be honest with
Yeah, he even
No.
tries moving house.
you. No, I don't.
He tries to get away, but we find him.
There you go. That's the one we picked up.
Nice.
Oh,
that's
fun.
The best part about that, plenty of cup holders.
Nice. Oh, that
These
looks
cup
fun.
holders. And that's actually on the Thousand Islands. That's actually in the channel across from Canada.
Oh, is it?
So, yeah, so that's where it is right now. We have to go pick it up.
So
Oh,
run the
because
border.
What's that?
Run the border now.
Run the border. Yeah, that's all I need.
Hey, I like the table with the built-in cup holders too.
Oh yeah, that comes out too. Just pulls right out if you need to. It's got everything on it. So
Where's the
that's
steering
finder.
wheel?
well, you
What?
can have fun.
Oh, you want me to pull it back up? There's no steering wheel. You all have to lean to one side, Val.
Yeah,
I was saying,
Oh,
that's
shit.
the tricky part.
Yeah, you got to lean to one side to make it turn. Here, let's see if I can get that up there. I'll show you. It's kind of like, I mean, they kept it clean. They kept it clean, so I can't complain.
Something like Captain Jack when they ran to one end of the ship to flip the
Yeah,
ship over.
exactly. I don't know if you see it. It's right there. The seat, the captain's seat is there in the little.
Captain seat.
Okay,
there.
so you're almost in the back.
Yeah,
Well, see,
more midship, and everything
Okay.
else is benches, upholstered benches, and they all lift up, and they're all plastic enclosed storage, so nothing gets
Now
wet.
there's a walkway between the captain's console and
Yeah.
that edge of that seat right there.
Yeah, and that round table actually pulls out if you need to. So
Mark,
it's all.
Mark, Lynn's asking you, is there a sound system on it?
Yes, there is. There's a stereo, and it actually has a USB plug to it, which I found interesting. It's a 2015. Like I said, 5 years old, and only it has 58 hours on it.
So are we ever going to see you come here since you got a new toy?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, this is not going to take drones away. This is come on. The only thing it's going to do is open the avenue to the underwater drone now.
That's right. That's right.
So, no, it'll be
Cool.
fun. I'll stop sharing now.
So you can't water ski from that, huh?
The engine's not. I don't think the engine's. If I had something above 100 horsepower, you could, but it's only a 20-footer. You could pull a tube behind it, but I don't think you can water ski behind it.
Oh,
That's going to be
okay,
fun.
that's fun.
A tire
no.
tube. There you go.
Especially since you're at the Thousand Islands, there's a lot to see.
Yeah. Oh, it comes with a trailer, so I'll be going up to the Thousand Islands quite a bit too.
Oh, this is going to be nice, man.
So
You're gonna
we'll
love
be
it.
able to travel with it, so it's nice. We've had boats before, but this is more my speed now. I'm getting old. I need the pontoon boat.
Right, right.
I need something I can nap on.
You're going to have so much fun with that.
Oh, my family's excited. It's funny. I was excited, but I was worried about getting one, and then my wife going, "Why are we getting that?" And my wife, she was leading the charge on this one. In fact, I couldn't pull the trigger fast enough. She beat me to it. She's like, "Sold." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, don't
Well, I
think
mean,
it's
you're
a good
living
time.
on the
No,
you're living on the lake. You got to have some kind of fun, relaxing cruising vehicle.
Well,
you know,
my
to
idea
get
of
around.
social distancing is going out in the middle of the lake with that thing thrown down the anchor and falling asleep and staying away from people.
Absolutely. No better social distancing than that, man.
And plus, the beauty part, you could use it as a launching platform for your drones.
Yeah, I'll be flying the
You don't
drones
even
from
have
it.
to get out of the boat.
I'll be flying my drones
Well,
from it, no
unless
doubt.
it goes down
I
the
will not
water.
be flying my FPV drones from it though, because you know damn well I'd be in the water in 20 seconds or less.
Because you will have to get a submarine to go find the damn thing.
Lynn would like to know
Oh.
if it has a mini fridge.
I know Lynn's asking great questions. No, but I think it can be wired for a fridge if need be. Nothing a cooler can't fix with a lot of ice.
Oh, you've got all that water to put the beer in to cool it down.
Yeah, well, no, this water is actually very warm. It's shallow lake, so it's like
Yeah, it
70
would be.
degrees right now. It's ridiculously
wow.
warm.
Man,
There's
you're
a lot
gonna
of
have
swimming.
fun.
Yeah,
I hope
like
we
I
get-
said to my wife though, this is where I'm dying from. We're not moving again, damn it.
Mark, it should have a cigarette lighter in your console.
It does.
They've got those great big coolers now that are 12 volt. And you just plug them in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
have to
what
look
I had
into
on my
that.
pontoon is plugged in, and it was a big cooler with wheels.
Nice. No, I'm gonna have to look
just
into
make
that.
sure
I
you
need a
put
grill. I need a
paddle
grill that'll mount off the rails on that thing. I need to be able to
in case
cook
you
out
turn
there.
it out.
I don't want to come back to land. When I'm out there, I'm not coming back. leave me alone.
Yeah, that's the only thing I regret about my boat. It doesn't have the cabin where you can kind of sleep for the night out there. You'd be out in the elements.
Yeah,
It's a bow
I just got
rider,
that.
so-
Yeah, I just got that canopy, but that's good
You're gonna
enough.
have a ton of fun with that thing.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, what are the laws in Canada about people bringing boats from the States to Canada and using them
You
in
just
their
have to
waterways?
stop in the customs.
Really?
Like your cup, Mark.
Oh, you like that, huh?
And they'll ask you if you
About
have
that.
alcohol or weapons or anything, and they
And
might
if you
go
got
in
a
and look around a little bit and then stamp your paper and you're done.
And if you got a permit for.
But that's when the borders open, right? Right
Yeah.
now,
Yeah, when the border's
they're
open.
hauling your ass in.
What,
Right?
what kind of permit,
Or
Roger?
you have
What
to
kind of
run
permit?
Here, everybody's got to have a permit have a
To
boat.
drive a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, would that be the equivalent of the boater safety course that they make us take here?
Yeah.
And they give you a little card?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
They didn't make me
Glenn
take that.
wants to know if
Been
you
there,
have a
done
porta
that.
potty.
I don't think it's required here, but it's
Oh.
recommended. But if I
Yeah, I
had
think
it,
it had to be like if you were younger than like
yeah,
30
yeah.
or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
got
you
it.
have to have a
It
car
doesn't
license.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's always good to
Right?
have.
Does it have a porta potty?
It has the ability to.
Mine has a little, yeah,
It-
Walmart potty in it.
Basically, in the back, if you open up one of the compartments, it opens up into this what looks to be like a one-person tent, and
Like
you can
a
have one of those
closet.
little porta potties in it.
Yeah.
And but it closes, so it's interesting. There's not one on there
That's
now.
That one then.
That-
Something like that. You just have to hang your butt over the
No.
on the motor. You know what I mean?
I could see Mark's neighbors just loving that.
Well, I used to dive a lot in the channel, and we would go to the Canadian sign. Lynn does remind me. You'd have to go through customs and report there and tell them how many people are on your boat, what your registration number is,
How
blah
long
blah
you
blah.
got-
And they made it real easy. But I'll tell you, coming back to the U.S. in the boat, what a ridiculous process that was. It was like 3 minutes going to Canada. We went to what's lower than Brockville? What's the city lower than Brockville? It's right on the lake there. I can't think of it right now. Well, we went into there, went had lunch, and then that took us like 4 minutes to talk to them, and it was by phone. Okay, we pulled up to a place, we called up phone, we told them exactly what was going on. Going to Canada and coming back to the US, we had to show our passports underneath a camera so they could view everything. Half an hour standing there, them asking me questions to get back in the States with the boat. I'm like, why did I even bother? How would they have even known? They made it ridiculous. But hey, it is their thing. So
You need to
Warning
cut
though
their
about hanging your
beard.
butt over the edge of the boat.
No,
There
no,
might be a
Kim.
reason.
No,
you can do it
Roger.
more discreetly, Kim. You
You
just have
can.
your bathing suit on and you jump in the water for a couple seconds. You know, you give the look, you know, the
Hey, Louis,
He's obviously thought
and
this
then you're
through.
good. And then you're good.
oh my
Well,
God, no, no.
Floyd, hi.
Here,
Hey,
we
what's
we used to laugh about up at Lakeside Beach, you know, the water's all flowing down to the St. Clair River and out. And all the boaters would go out there and anchor north of the beach, and it would warm up the water for
Of
all
course.
the people in.
Exactly. Val, are you telling me you've never peed in a pool before?
Oh,
Look,
boy.
the question, you've never peed in a pool.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
Well, of course you're not.
No going in pools with you.
It feels, it
Well,
feels so good.
Well, I'll tell you, when I used to instruct diving, we would talk about gear and stuff like that. And I said, you know, if you're going to buy, used gear, which I don't usually recommend, especially when it's life support equipment. But if you're going to buy used gear, one of the things you got to be careful of is buying used wetsuits because they may not have the thermal protection. And I always used to say, there's only two kinds of divers: divers that pee in their wetsuits and divers that lie about it. So be careful if you're going to buy a used wetsuit.
God.
Marking used wetsuit off my list.
Yeah, especially when they come in and you hear that sloshing noise as they're walking.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Look, there was a hole.
So.
Oh, the one the chemicals that change colors if you pee in the
Yeah.
pool.
Is that true? I always heard that was a myth. Of course, I never peed in a pool to find out, but I think that was just used to scare kids. Like if you
I
pee in a
think
pool,
so.
you're going to
I
get a
think
green
so.
ring around you.
Well, it's
That-
funny you
that-
say that. There's
Yeah,
that.
like an oil slick.
Yeah, there's that. I think it's called Grown Ups with Adam Sandler, where they're all
Yeah.
adults and they're hanging out in a pool, and they were talking about, it and they're like, "Oh, that's just a myth." The next thing you know, there's like dark green like food coloring around all the guys peeing in the pool, and they're like, "Ah, it's just a myth," and everybody's like jumping out of the pool.
That's why you don't go to public pools.
Oh, Blind Neil says he's seen the blue dye. Okay.
Yeah. So
There's
it is
got to
true.
be anything to, I guess it'd be some sort of ammonia that would react to it and cause it to change color. I don't know, but yeah, that'd be
That's just
awful.
pee shaming, though. Pee shaming. It's
Pee
awful.
shaming.
Come on.
That
Don't do
reminds
it.
me.
I mean, come on, you swim in the lake. You know how many fish pee in that thing every day?
I was going to say, you know what else fish do in that lake?
Yeah, everything else. Everything else.
That reminds me of Caddyshack when Bill Murray was cleaning out the pool, and somebody threw an old Henry bar in there. And
Now, actually, was it old Henry or was it a Baby Ruth?
might have been a Baby Ruth. Yep.
Don't know which one. I was going to ask if somebody knew that because I
And he
forget.
comes out eating it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He sticks it and he eats it. The lady passes out.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
It
great.
says on Google there's no chemical which changes color when someone urinates in a swimming pool. There are dyes which could cloud, change color, or produce color in response to urine, but these chemicals would also be activated by other compounds.
Somebody Googled something.
So there you go.
So if you get caught, you can say, it wasn't me, it was another compound in the water.
Pee away, guys. Pee away. They won't know.
I've seen that sign, Lynn. That's a great one.
Yeah.
I've seen that sign. That's a great one.
No.
That's my
Far too much research being done on this.
It's a
Well,
mess.
I have to apologize. I always seem to bring the level of maturity down on
We'd
this.
be worse than this
Okay,
one.
okay, good.
We're down,
Because
we're
I
down.
come on and we're talking about peeing in pool for crying out loud.
Oh, from killing skunks, flying drones, peeing in a pool, buying a new boat. Oh, that's
Hawaiian shirts.
Par for the
Fine,
course.
sure.
Par for the course.
and
that's okay.
gathering Yeti pee.
Oh,
At 6 grand, it was necessary. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
were doing
yeah, yeah.
we were doing searches, Mark, for coyote urine.
Oh, I got some of that.
You just keep that in your fridge.
There you go. He has it to hand as well. Look.
He literally has it next to him.
Why, does anybody need it? I can supply it. $5 a bottle. Who needs
Remember
it?
that game show, Paul? Let's make a deal. Anybody
Oh,
has
yeah.
a bottle of coyote urine in their purse, I'll
Oh,
give them
I'd
$500.
win all. I'd be all over
It was a
that.
good show.
It was good.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just kidding. That's conformal coding for drones.
God.
Yeah, I lied to you.
Well, you didn't need to fess up. We were thrilled that you had it. You know.
This is the kind of fun you can expect at Rajapalooza.
Which I won't be able to go to. Rub it in, Kim.
Yes, you will.
When? It's
They
not.
did- they're
It's
not
this
gonna hold
weekend,
it.
isn't it? Isn't it this weekend?
Yeah, but Mark, until the
Yeah.
snow falls, it's available and open to you anytime.
Well, there you go. Okay, as long as
Well,
I know that,
there's-
then we're good.
Roger is contemplating having a fall edition of Roger Palooza too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, when we
Who
go,
knows? By the
it
end of
always
August
ends up
or
being a
even the beginning of
Rajapalooza.
September, you know, they might open up the borders and that, so everybody be able to travel a little.
when's this?
Well, in August, well, when changing of the colors of the
Hey,
trees.
Kim, it's a little out of character for you to be sunny and positive.
Well, I'm trying to be Paul.
I know.
'Cause I miss my
I'm
friend.
saying it's out of character. That's why everybody. They're not sure if there's a zinger
Hey,
gonna
hey,
come. right
no, hey, don't push it. He actually came on the channel when I came on, so don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear.
I'll show you something. I don't know if I showed you that.
Uh-oh, what's he gonna show me?
Wait, say a tree monkey? What?
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, you showed me that last time. That's amazing. If you put it, wait, that isn't that the one I like?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. Love that thing. That
I
thing
can't-
zips.
You know what that reminds me of? Goldorak. Do you remember Goldorak? The
Goldorak?
robot from the 70s?
Yeah.
Yeah, the quad kind of reminds me of Golderak.
It's, I mean, it's a great quad.
Oh, I
It's
love
like
that thing.
really good.
Oh, yeah.
So you name it.
I
the
was just
Golden-
listening to the crickets when you said it. Reminds me
No,
of
I was trying to
Goldeneye.
place it myself because I think I know what he's referring to. Oh, he's going to Google the picture, aren't you?
One of Golderak?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I want to
yes.
see this because I might recognize it. I am old enough.
With the big black robot with the dome on its head? No,
Yeah.
no, it's not the one. I was
But it was like it flew too, right?
Yeah, it looks
He
like
had he was the original quad.
Mhm.
thinking. Original quad.
The original quad. Anyway,
It's like pre-anime right there.
that's old school.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so we're supposed to have it this weekend there. It all depends on the weather. We're gonna figure it out tomorrow, see what the weather's gonna be.
As soon as our country gets our crap under control, hopefully the borders will open, then we can come over. And let me say, personal responsibility, wear your mask.
It's
Take
not that
social
hard. I
distancing.
know. It's not that hard to wear a
We could have
mask.
had this under control by now. We should not be where we're at this point.
I have my
Pull that
mask hanging in
up.
my truck.
Just like that.
Every
Hey,
time I get
Mark,
out, I put it
Mark,
on.
does it look like you're going to have school this fall?
Well, if the president, I mean, this is not a political statement, but the president's
fine,
pushing to have everybody back in school in September, full time. I don't think that's going to happen.
Is your president going back to school?
Like I said,
Not make it political.
he wants us, but I don't think our district. I don't know what we're planning on doing. I think it's going to be part time at best, you know, and they're going to have to schedule it. I don't know how they're going to do it because you know what, we're still a mess here. And
Where
we
you
need
at,
to-
Mark?
I'm in New York actually.
Oh God,
Which-
yeah.
Which oddly enough, we were the worst when it happened.
They're doing
We're now
good.
one of the few stable states now. We're one of the few stable states. That's
Oh, yeah.
because
Yeah,
I hate
Florida's
to
making
say
you
it.
guys look like South Dakota right now.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta say, but especially in central New York, people are dogmatic about social distancing and wearing masks. And I gotta say, that's what I think has made a lot of difference. You know, people are willing to put on a mask and go into public and not. I mean, I was in the doctor's office. I had to go get some checkups, some blood work done, and these two guys met up. And they're like best buds, and immediately they're like, oh well, wait, 6 feet. You know, they even being friends, they're like 6 feet. You know, people are very good here about it, and I think that's what made us turn around and go from worst to one of the more stable ones. I wish people
Yeah.
around the country would do
Here in
that.
Ohio, they've only mandated a few counties for the mask,
Yeah.
and
Really
like I
blocks
said,
the rock.
as long as, like I said, I don't mind going to an outdoor restaurant or something.
You can't
you
even
know,
make it out.
as long as they're keeping people
Right.
apart and stuff like that. So
I mean, we're at the stage now where they have outdoor restaurants. There, no bars are open as far as closed, indoors or anything like that. But we were in the Thousand Islands. We went and we had to wear a mask until we got to our table, and then we could take our mask off. All the waiters and waitresses were wearing the shields, and everybody was enjoying the outdoor scenery with being on the river and all. And common sense, like John Spizzo says, it's not that common. It's not that hard to wear a mask. Now, having to wear a mask for 8 hours working, I could see where that would get annoying. Okay.
Brutal.
It's hard, but it's like that guy came on and goes, I'm a surgeon. I do it every day.
Yeah, well, it's his
You know,
lifestyle. I mean, you guys were talking about it. If we go back to school in September, I am considering, because I can't imagine teaching with that on my face and talking all day.
What
It
about
does get
face
hot
shields?
I'm going to be getting the face shields. It does get hot if I'm wearing glasses. It steams it fogs my glasses, and so I'd have to go with the shield.
Yeah.
I mean, what did they say? I'm sorry to bring it up, but this has killed more people than World War I or World War II, one of the wars so far in the
I
U.S.
believe.
It's nothing to be trifled with. So
Yeah, but I think people got, even I was talking to my son last night. I said, so what are you going to do? They're going to open the schools. And he goes, he'll be going to school if they open it. He's just one of these guys. He goes, Mom, I'm not worried about DRI. We may have already had it. I'm worried about being here because we stay 6 feet apart when he comes over to play with the dog. He goes and giving it to you. That's what I'm worried about.
and that's what people should be. And that's the concern. It's not about the kids so much as it is about the kids infecting other people. Although they are saying the occurrences in the youngsters are rising.
Let me
They-
just say,
And
they've-
if
they've had
I'm
it-
you ain't
my
keeping
grandson,
kids
I'm hurting
apart.
somebody.
No,
Yeah.
you have yet we have records of 6-month-old, 17 years old, almost any age now is dying from this virus.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
And you ain't keeping little kids apart.
no.
Yeah, that
That's
ain't
that's the issue.
When
You
they
ain't
see each other in the hallway,
Hi, Herman.
hugging. They're
Yeah,
gonna
Hey
be
Herman, what's up?
high-fiving.
Herman, join us and we'll have Hollywood Squares.
Hey, Herman. But that's what happens with this stuff. People,
Well, if everybody did what they're supposed to do, we'd be over this.
Yes,
my
I agree.
grandson wants to go to school. He's telling his dad, I want to go to school now. We're gonna have a lot of kids liking to go back to school.
Well,
I
because
saw a meme this morning on Facebook. Look, if you don't wear your masks, you're going to have to homeschool again because the kids won't be going back to school.
Right? So just
Who was it that posted that meme, or it was a picture, it was a bumper sticker or something like that, or somebody a parent had put it on the side of their minivan saying, "Teachers, you've lied to me," because of the comment, your child is a pleasure to have in class. You lied. They are not a pleasure to have in class.
oh my God.
I think I'm sure it's been said way too often, but I don't think anybody disagrees with trying to get the kids back in school as soon as possible. Just do it safely and responsibly.
Well, I'm hoping they're going to do that because when my grandson starts going back to school and he's in that environment, I won't be able to see him until we have a vaccine. And it was a long time before I could see him this time. It was months. It's very hard.
And by the way, Val, I remember I told you about the possibility of my wife having it and me having it. My wife's test came back negative. She never had it.
Really?
Yeah. So we just had the flu or some sort of stomach virus going around at the time.
They're saying that if they were checking for antibodies, not everyone gets them after having it.
Oh, the antibodies?
Right.
Oh Lord, talk about a successful virus, one that doesn't even leave a trace.
Yeah.
Takes 4 to 6 weeks to incubate, so it can pass on, and then doesn't even leave a trace.
Yes. If I understood it correctly, they tested all these people over in Spain who had it. They had it. Only 6.3 of them ended up with the herd immunity. So they had the antibodies. The others didn't have it.
So that means they can still catch it.
Yeah,
again.
they can catch it again. Yeah, that's my understanding of what I was reading. So herd immunity, that's why it won't work, but the mass social distancing and all that should work.
Should help. Yeah, well, cut it
And
down.
it has worked in New York after it went through everyone.
Well, look at the difference in Scotland to England.
No, I don't listen to Fox News, but I know.
Where we've been ahead of the game with masks, and our infection rate is really low now, and I'd have to bring it up, but the last time I listened, they reckon there was less than 240 people who were actually infectious in Scotland, and we've been doing the masks things in public transport and that almost since the start. You go south of the border into England, which is really the same country. It's part of the United Kingdom, and they've got hotspots of it here, there, and everywhere. They've got people going back into lockdown because people aren't, they've come out of it quicker, and they're objecting the same way as Americans are to wearing the masks. And the figures are there in charts and black and white and that to prove the difference it makes.
People just need to get over their self-importance. Feeling that they're more important than everyone else. But it's the thing we have in America. We believe we're special. And so things should not really pertain to us.
Val, the appropriate word I would use in that case would be entitled. Sometimes we're a bit entitled, or we think.
Sean, it's all right saying that, but if you look at the percentages in the hotspots in the places like Edinburgh and Glasgow, the rates there, the infection rate is way down. We've got 10% of the population, correct, but we've got less than 0.1% of the infection rate. It's simple science.
Shannon, if you start saying freedoms, I'm going to come choke you.
Yeah, we can change the topic.
Yeah. Hi, rigor mortis.
Rigor mortis. Hey, what's up?
Oh, come on with their AK-47. I got my freedoms.
Yeah.
No.
You
don't
want
do
supply
it.
this Booker.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Says Scotland doesn't have the population of England or the large innovations inside London.
You have to go
well-
per capita. You have to look at it per capita.
Right.
Centroid, it's my constitutional right. And I'm coming
What,
up
constitutional right to be entitled? Is that what he's saying?
there. Right.
I mean, as long as it's not affecting other people, you're right.
Yeah, but Sean, Glasgow and Edinburgh, yes, it's higher, but if you've not been to Glasgow or Edinburgh, the population there is pushed together. It really is. Edinburgh is like being in the square mile on a busy day. I mean, when the square mile's on a busy day. Edinburgh is as busy as anywhere in London or the rest of England, but people are social distancing up here. They're not objecting to masks. They're staying at home. They're not going on the beaches. They're not going to the pubs, etc., etc. And the infection rate in those areas is a damn sight less than Scotland, than England.
And I have to say, we're spread out here in Idaho. We're very spread out. We get our biggest city is Boise. It's not that damn big. Yeah,
My evidence is from the Royal Society, Geeksvana, not the government, not anywhere else. The Royal Society, the people who do the real science, not government statistics. And boom.
But I would say we're an epicenter now per capita. We are. You can see all the red. You know, they make it really red, and they show you. And we are. Do we have many cases?
They can mess around with numbers like that, though.
Yeah.
You can make statistics say whatever you want them to.
Sure.
Trust me.
I hate, like I said, I don't care too much about politics either, but our president thinks if your numbers are low, you're just not testing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or the reason why your numbers are high.
Our numbers are high because we test more.
Yeah. Of course, if you're going to test more, you're going to find more. But
No,
that's
I
the
would
problem. Stop
say
testing.
I have
You're
not
good.
seen those big lines in Idaho for testing. I have not seen that happen here. Because I do believe a lot of us in Idaho believe if we close our eyes, it's not really happening. So they're just not testing. They're just not going.
People just don't want to be inconvenienced right now. You know, I think a lot of it had to hear, and rightfully so. I can understand the concern with all the holidays we had, Memorial Day, 4th of July. Nobody wanted beaches to be closed. Nobody wanted parties to be shut down. I get it. But, you know, at some point you got to sacrifice a little bit, a little bit.
Yeah.
So, Mark, have you been flying lately?
No, I still haven't even worked on that last quad.
Oh man, you can get rusty as all hell, and you can be crashing your shit.
What do you mean getting rusty? I'm already there, Kim. I don't even have the simulator loaded on my new machine yet, which is sad.
Oh no!
I know. Yeah. So.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna get there, but I'll tell you, I am looking at pulling the trigger on underwater drone. I just want to do my research though, because I want to be able to. Like I said, see what's down there. This lake actually used to be in the long time ago. They've actually found remains of stagecoaches that have sunk over in the ice, the old stagecoaches and stuff. So
really,
yeah, and it's fairly shallow. So I'm dying to see if I can find some stuff like that.
Yeah, but with all the mud and silt and all that, and
oh yeah, it's
Right?
yeah. You
What
can't
is that
start up.
called? The blooms? Go find those.
The blue.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
maybe
a
not
registered
Oneida Lake.
diver, aren't you?
What's that?
Aren't you a registered diver or something like that? Mark?
Yeah, but because of my back issues, I've stopped diving, and I just recently got rid of all my gear, which is why I'm thinking about getting the drone. So the underwater drone. That'll.
Have you ever thought of renting equipment?
Well, actually, the store I used to instruct for is trying to get me back into it, and I told them I won't be able to dive. But what they're thinking about doing is putting me through the captain's course to run their dive boat. so I can pilot their dive boat. And then in the process, if I've got an underwater drone, maybe, take some underwater photography of the students taking your classes and stuff like that.
That'd be cool.
So I can participate, but I probably won't be doing much of my own diving, and I'm okay with that. 17 years of it, I got my time in. So
Corey Mano's asking you how clear is your lake?
it's not bad until all the boats start running it. So if I were to want to get some good shots, which I have no problem with, it'd have to be early sunrise. Get out there on the boat, go to wherever I want to go and look before all the activity starts, because it's so shallow. And I don't understand it. We have those big cigar boats, those really powerful, fast boats on this lake. They can only go down the channel, and they go vroom, right down and then back. And it's like, you can't really go anywhere. It's really not practical to have, but people with their speed. But once they start doing that kind of stuff, things start getting stirred up a bit. So.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of burning all that gas just for a real fast, quick thrill?
If I had to, aside from jet skis, because there are a ton of jet skis on this lake, because they do very well in shallow water, I'd say 90 to 95% of all boats on this lake are pontoon boats. For that reason, because they're more practical. You don't need the speed, and they ride fairly high. Their freeboard is pretty high out of the water, even with people.
The Thousand Islands are like that too.
Oh, well, yeah. When I was up there, I had to change my props a couple times in the water. I always had a spare prop or two because, they call it Thousand Islands, and some of those islands aren't visible. That's the problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Corey Mano is asking how clear is the lake?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, you can, let's put it this way. When I'm on the jet ski and I'm out there, I can, where the shallow markers are for rocks that are very close to, you can clearly see them fairly clear. But as far as going down maybe down to 4 or 5 feet, I'm not sure yet. So
Ricker's family owns Chubb Island.
Chubb Island, really?
Cool.
Is that in the Thousand Islands?
Go check it out. I'll have to go fly over it because I live here now.
Thousand Islands.
I did a lot of scuba diving in the channel.
Oh man, you're gonna have so much fun with that boat of yours there, Mark.
I'm gonna catch up on my sleep.
You're gonna have, because that's beautiful, that place.
Average depth, Lynn, including the channel, I'm gonna speculate is maybe 15 feet. It's not a deep lake. It's not a deep lake.
Does your boat have a marine radio on it?
That I don't know.
If it doesn't, that's one thing you want to add.
Yeah, well, I mean, the good thing is, there's cell towers all over the place. But I think it may have a radio on it. I don't know. I have no problem getting a radio. I love having those things anyway. But it comes with a full blown fish and depth finder and everything, so I'll be able to monitor my depth.
The only reason I thought a marine radio, because I always had them on my boats, because I used to trailer my boats, and you go someplace and whatever.
Yeah. Well, if I go to the Thousand Islands, it's going to have a marine radio on it, no doubt. If I'm going to be
motor malfunction there.
I'm going to be. Yeah, the lake's one thing. If I were to go to the Thousand Islands or anywhere else, I'd have it kitted out with a marine radio. There's no doubt. I think in some places it's almost mandatory to have them.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say that it isn't mandatory, but.
In a lake, maybe not, but closed body, relatively closed body of water. There are some rivers.
That's the reason I asked, because if all they did was they used it in a specific area, they may or may not have it.
Well, it's funny you say that. He was in the Thousand Islands, so something tells me it's got the marine radio on it. I just didn't pay attention to it.
Cool.
So
I'd be surprised if it didn't. Most boats are usually just equipped with that, or someone who ever had it last is going to put one on there.
But it's got the fire extinguisher. It's got all the.
Well, usually a marine radio has got that like 6 foot whip that's on the driver's side over there. Yeah. It has the handle where you lift it up and put it up.
I had that on my old boat because I was in the Thousand Islands. Now that you mention it, I don't see the whip on this picture, so I'll just get one.
Them suckers ain't cheap either. Your things should push you $100, $200 for one of those antennas.
Yeah. No,
and you don't want to skimp on a marine radio.
No. And that
little, it's on an antenna on it.
Yeah, no, that's actually a light. It's actually a location.
Oh, it's a light.
That was a light.
Okay,
yeah.
it's a driving
Forrest
light.
is asking you if you have any pics from your diving.
Oh geez, that was like I mean, I did a lot of photography, and I actually spent some time in the Galapagos as well. I have some photos lying around, but I don't have any on disc. Most of them are on actual film. That's how long ago I did photography underwater. So I have to see if I got any of them saved on digitally and pull them up. Used to do some video, but kind of problem with video at that time, I wasn't into editing. Editing was a pain, and so I had a lot of raw footage, and I think I still do. I just have to convert it over to digital. It was all on what they call that, the Hi8 digital tape, actual, high-R tape or whatever they call it. So.
Oh, you're gonna love that boat. You're gonna have so much fun.
Well, I got to bring it up to Canada, get you guys on it.
There's some places here you'd love it.
There you go.
Yeah, bring it down to the Lake Massawippi or Lake Magog.
Yeah, how far is that from you, Roger?
It's about an hour drive.
Oh.
The cottage is about an hour and a half.
Oh, you have a cottage on that lake?
We used to have a cottage.
Okay.
Yeah, since my uncle and aunt died, the family cottage, they sold it and everything.
Okay.
It's an extinct volcano. Yeah. You have a huge plateau, a rock face that's like, I don't know, 1,000 feet tall, and people climb it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice.
I want to fly there.
Well, hell, I mean, how hard would it be for you to get to a place like Brockville? We could do Roger Palooza off the boat in Brockville, or at least a day of it there.
From the streets of Georgia. Cool.
Nice,
That's
Rigger.
cool.
That is
That's
nice.
cool, Rigger, having your own island, man. Always handy when if there's ever a zombie attack,
Yeah, right.
Everybody, I will be closing down at noon today.
What time is it? I've been on that long, damn it.
Time flies, Mark, when you're having fun. And,
Sure.
And Hugh, you took
Yes, sir.
off your shirt.
Yeah, it was a little bit warm.
Now
I prefer my V-neck
we're
T-shirt.
not
Sorry,
we're not the Hawaiian Quartet anymore.
Well,
I
that's
did,
what
I
the
did a
but
quick
that's what
wardrobe change. Sorry.
that's what the buttons are for, Hugh. You could have done button a couple more.
Yeah.
That's far, Rigger. That's a long drive.
Oh, it's beautiful there, though. We took a ride out with the boat, and he brought us to a lot of places, just to see how the boat was working. And it handled the channel well. But I love the Thousand Islands. It is very pretty up there. A lot of property for sale now with the COVID thing. A lot of people having to sell their homes because of not being able to work and stuff like that. So a lot of properties for sale. So if anybody wants to buy an island, I'm sure they're for sale.
Everybody, don't forget tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got Val's Life. I should be finishing up.
I think I got to wash my hair at that time, Roger.
Val.
I'm gonna get
Everybody.
tickets on a train for those skunks to go visit Centroid.
You don't know where I live now. I moved, remember?
I'll find you.
Everybody have a safe day and be careful out there.
Yeah, I'll take it easy.
It wouldn't be too far. I mean, he's told us the lake, and he said there's only so many houses there. I think it's 13.
Oh
or
no,
15.
there's only 13 in mine, but the lake is surrounded by houses. And if you look carefully enough, you'll actually run into the Baldwins too. They live on this lake on the other side of it. You know, Alec's mother and brother and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's the opposite side from the Baldwins. We've got that.
Well, now you gotta find the Baldwin's house now.
That'd be easy.
Triangulate. Yep.
And where our cottage used to be, it's called Baldwin Mills.
Oh, really?
Oh my goodness. Bye,
Everybody-
everyone. You take
Everybody in the chat, I wish you all a good day. Take care. Stay
Bye then.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Heading off early.
And Monday night is Hawaiian night.
Okay, very good.
Bye, everybody in the chat.
Monday morning, Val will have her new outfit with the coconut bra and the grass skirt.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing
No,
that.
Paul, I thought you were doing that.
Next Monday morning, Paul will be doing my live stream, guys.
And he'll be sporting the coconut bra and the grass skirt.
Yeah, on Val.
No.
I gotta tell you, I think Paul would look better in it than I will. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bye, everybody.
I'll tell you what, Paul, if you do it, I'll do it.
Oh, there we go.
Challenge. The challenge is on.
Gil.
David's gonna have to get himself a Hawaiian shirt between now and then.
Bye, everybody.